Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, and together we're very excited because we've partnered up with an incredible company, Post Gold for Cash, which if you've got some gold that you don't really bother with, that sits in a box that you haven't got any sentimental value for, it just sits there worthless, you could turn into cash to treat yourself to something fabulous.
And this is an exclusive offer that we've got working alongside Post Gold for Cash here at Shop on TV. Let's show you that exclusive offer, in fact, straight away, because it's free, no obligation gold selling pack that Post Gold for Cash will send out to you.
Which is fantastic. You can order on our website. They will send you out completely free of charge. You don't part with any money at all, and you will get your gold selling pack. Then what you will find is when you post that back, they'll actually, and this is exclusive to us until the 31st of October, give you an extra 10% on top of the valuation of what you have sent in, which is fantastic. But then you also get into, well, in total, you get put into 3 draws.
3 prize draws, that's right. 2 exclusives for Shop on TV, and they close on the 31st of October. If you accept the offer that Post Gold for Cash give you, you will go automatically into those prize draws. And then there's a 3rd prize draw, which is Post Gold for Cash's directly. Let's show you those 3 different draws that we've got for you. So an ITV1 STV live show special, £500 you could win if you're the lucky person who's drawn out. There's then a further draw with a chance to win £500 credit to spend with us at Shop on TV. Again, they both close on the 31st of October, but the service with Post Gold for Cash is so quick. A free pack, free postage, free valuation, and free returns if you don't accept
when they
the
actually
offer.
get your package, you often get the valuation within 24 hours, and that money, if you accept it, could be in your bank. But if you don't accept it, they'll actually send that gold back for free as well. So you've got nothing to lose. We'll use that free word quite a lot, but what you could get is that extra money in your pockets. Honestly, if you've got a broken earring or one earring, you've lost the other, or you've got a broken bangle, a broken old gold watch, and it's just sitting there doing nothing, and it's got no sentimental value to you at all, get it into that package, get it sent off, and it's so easy to do all of this.
It certainly is. The item number that you see on screen is what you're going to add into your basket, but there will be no charge whatsoever. 671236 is your item number. Right there at the top of our website is the Post Gold for Cash logo. Click on there. It talks you through the entire service. It shows you how simple, how easy it is, how there's no risk for your free pack, free postage, free valuation and free returns. You've just got to add it to your basket.
Yes.
When you add it to your basket, there will be no cost, but you must go through and check out.
And check that basket out, and then you know that package that will be on its way to you completely free of charge. You're actually not handing over any money today, but actually could be making some pennies, extra pennies in your pocket for perhaps a nice night out.
Yes, it could be
Perhaps
for so many
a
things.
new phone.
Ooh, yes, please.
Perhaps you want some different jewellery. Perhaps you love clothes and shoes. It doesn't matter, it's your money. So do stay with us and learn more about Post Gold for Cash. Super excited. Know we're going to be busy. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a couple of moments' time. Well, hello and a very good morning to Shop on TV, to ITV1 and STV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, and together we are super excited.
Oh, yes.
We've partnered up with Post Gold for Cash.
A brand new show with our partnership, and you go directly to our website tonight to take advantage of some amazing offers. If you've been thinking about old pieces of jewellery, and they're not doing anything for you
Probably
anymore.
got a jewellery box and there's something you haven't worn forever. You don't really like it. Or perhaps you've got a earring. You were hoping you were going to find the other one, but you haven't managed to find it. Or an earring, perhaps, not a. But whichever
Can
way.
be A or an.
It might be a broken bangle. It might be an old watch that's not working. Honestly, if you've got any gold that is really not sentimental to you at all, it's just sitting there doing nothing, you could turn it into cash.
Yes,
that
you
goes
could.
into your pocket, into your bank, that you can use for other things.
With Post Gold for Cash, and is here at Shop on TV with an exclusive offer. Let's show you that offer straight away that we've got for you. First of all, free. We're going to say that word a lot,
The biggest thing is it is free. It's free to order. You part with no money. There's no obligation, and you'll get your gold actual pack delivered and sent to your door. This is a prepaid pack, so then it can be sent back to Post Gold for Cash completely free of charge. But when they actually ring to give you your valuation, something that not everybody will get, but you will get if you're ordering from Shop on TV, you'll get an extra 10% on top of your valuation.
How brilliant
so
is
if
that?
your little envelope actually made £500, you'd actually be offered £550.
That's our exclusive 10% on top bonus offer here at Shop on TV. But that's not all when it comes to exclusives. You'll also, when you accept the valuation, go into three prize draws that you'll be taking part in. And these are the prizes that you could win. So ITV1 and STV live show special. The prize draw gives you the chance to win £500 cash.
Please.
That's a winner, yeah. And the next one is a further draw with a chance to win £500 credit to spend with us here at Shop on TV. They both close on the 31st of October, so get that pack, get that valuation as soon as possible, and get your cash.
Valuation, absolutely, and get put into these draws and get that money. Actually, when Post Gold for Cash get your envelope back, they will actually, and we're busy already, in around about 24 hours, give you a ring, give you your valuation. And if you're happy with that, great, that money could be in your bank that day. However, if you're not wanting that and you think, well, no, it's not enough, or actually, no, I want those things back, they'll actually return them free of charge. That gold will be returned free of charge as well. You can't go wrong. The only thing is not to order your very special pack. It's all going to be delivered to your door, but you do need to get onto the website. It's really easy to do, isn't it?
It's really simple and it's straightforward. In fact, in 3 steps, order your free gold selling pack, which contains everything that you need. It talks you through the whole process. Send your gold via the prepaid special delivery envelope.
And don't forget to take that envelope to the post office and get that proof of sending as well, because that is your insurance.
That's very important that you take it to the post office. And then get your cash within 24 hours, or get your gold back for free if you're not happy. When we say 24 hours, this is how quick the process can be.
Yeah, as soon as they get that parcel, as soon as they got that delivery of yours, and we'll talk you through how they weigh it, how they look at it, how they examine it, how they test the gold. And then what they'll actually do is give you a ring and give you a valuation. You can't go wrong. The only thing you can miss out on is actually getting in contact today, because remember, you have got that extra 10% added on to the value of your actual gold that you send in. How amazing.
There's no risk whatsoever. So the item number is right there on screen. You do it as a normal purchase with us here, except you don't pay anything. 671236 is the item number that you're going to go for. And the easiest way is to go to our website. If you're used to shopping with us, shopontv.co.uk. You can go directly to the gold page by putting /gold, or you can click on the logo that you see there on the website. And it's this simple. It talks you through everything you need to know, but you're not paying anything. There's the offer. It runs you through the process there, selling your gold in a few easy steps, and you can see all the terms and conditions if you want to check anything out there. But click on that little red bar there, order my free pack, and there you can see Post Gold for Cash. Takes you through to the item. You can buy now, add to your basket. You can either sign in as a returning customer, or you can check out as a guest. Massively busy already. Please be quick with this offer. It's an exclusive, like we say. An extra 10% on the valuation of whatever you send in, and it's gold we're talking about, and the value of gold.
Oh gosh,
Wow.
well, we'll talk about that, how crazy gold has been in the last few years, and we'll go through that. But what I will say is make sure you send for that pack right now, either on the website or jump onto the phones. It's free of charge. You've got nothing to lose at all. And then watch the show, and then you can actually see what sort of items you can send in. But do think about all those things that you haven't looked at forever, or perhaps you've inherited and actually you'd rather spend that on something else than it just sitting there in that box, or something you haven't worn forever, you could actually buy some new jewellery. You could put it towards a new phone. Or, you know, there's so many things perhaps you want in life, and perhaps that gold is just sitting there. It doesn't mean anything to you. Honestly, this is fantastic.
So shopontv.co.uk/gold. You can go direct to the website and click on the logo. You can scan the QR code on screen, or you can go to the call centre 03333 241 241 and take advantage of the exclusive.
And it's free, so why would you not do it and get that package delivered and then have a little scurry around the house and see what bits and pieces you can pop into that bag?
Now, we've got two fabulous guests who are joining us from Post Gold for Cash. They're very excited to be here, I've got to tell you. Sam and Steve are with us. Excited, nervous, a bit of mix of both.
Huge amounts of energy.
Energy.
And definitely a mix of both.
Yes.
That's what we like to hear. Lots
Thrilled
of
to be
energy.
here.
They've been bouncing around. It's so exciting.
So excited. We're so excited to have them with us. It's so, you know, it really is great to have a company like yourselves. If you could tell us a little bit about the company and a bit about yourself, Sam, first of all.
Okay, so the company was established in 2009. Obviously, just the concept of somebody came up with the idea of sending in your gold and getting cash. I mean, it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And
there was nothing like it then, was there, really?
No, not really. We are one of the longest that have been running.
And you've been there very much since the start?
I've been there 15 years. I appreciate I don't look old enough.
Started very young.
Very young. Toddler. So yeah, and I've really enjoyed it. I started actually making the calls.
Okay.
So I would call the customer with the offer for the items that they've sent in. Thoroughly enjoyed that. And then I kind of started thinking, well, actually, I want to have a look at these things and I want to see a little bit more about that and learn about
Open
that
the
side of it.
envelopes.
That's it. It is absolutely. I had an auntie who had just the most magnificent jewellery box and you would sit there picking through it. So this is just absolutely awesome.
The same
How
sort of
fabulous. So you've just grown with the company then, really?
Absolutely. And I thoroughly enjoy it. And there's something new every day that comes into
Oh, but it's so exciting when you get that
It's
package.
very exciting. It's not so exciting when you get the teeth.
Oh!
We will take them. Send them in.
Still gold.
What, with the gold filling?
Yes,
Still
yes.
gold.
Yeah, in the dental packet. We will take it. Please send it
Where
in.
there's gold, there's cash.
We will go through what you can and can't send in. So not any old teeth.
No, a little bit of gold.
Gotta have the gold.
As long as they're washed.
Don't get grandma's false teeth and pop them in. They're going to have that
Gotta have the
gold
gold.
filling in. And Steve, tell us a bit about your story, because I love your story, how you've got involved in the company.
Okay, so I'm the new kid on the block. I've only been around with Post Gold for Cash for the last 10 months or so, and it's a fantastic team to be part of, and I really enjoy working with them. My role is to make calls, to support customers, to reassure, answer questions, and make sure people have got their packs, and if they've got any questions, to answer them.
Great.
And to just help people, nudge them along the way if that's what they want to do, because it's always the customer's choice as to what they're doing.
Lots of people do mention just how friendly you are. You're a great sort of quite small team.
Small but mighty.
Yeah.
And perfectly formed.
But make it really personal. I think that's really important.
I think the other good thing is I mean, obviously we brought the new boy with us, but the whole team have been there for a considerable amount of time. Most of us all been
And
there.
between you, you've got so much knowledge in gold, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And it just flows. It really flows and it really works. And we love talking to the customers and helping and the different stories as to why they're sending stuff in and things like that. I mean, sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's happy and they're ecstatic with their offers and, you know, that's it, I can get my car fixed, that sort of thing.
And customers are really grateful for that contact and that support and that connection, because then we can talk them through the process and just to reassure them. Because some customers have had the pack sitting on their side for a good few weeks and they're nervous to send the pack through. And sometimes people just send one piece to test, to see what it's like. And they get the reassurance and they get the offer so quickly and they get some incredible offers. And it's amazing to see, like what you say.
So they can actually do that. We'll show you some items and give you an idea of what sort of prices. I think you'll be blown away sometimes. It's always the way, isn't it? You'll look at something and think it's worthless, but then you'll find out that it's not. So can we go through what we can and can't send, just so people have an idea?
Okay, so you can send any form of gold into us, hallmarked or not, we will accept it. You've got items such as platinum that you can send into us, palladium, we will take silver as well. I mean, there's obviously an array of things on here that we can do. What we would say is we don't accept rolled gold, plated items, costume jewellery, that sort of thing.
So you want real gold?
Absolutely, a precious metal, basically.
And is there anything else you accept as well? We're seeing here what you can accept. So all of those you can send in your gold coins, your gold earrings, your gold necklace, your gold charms, your gold pendants, your gold rings, your gold brooches, your gold bracelets and bangles. If they're broken, if it's one earring.
Broken, odd earrings, the things that are sat in your jewellery box and have been there since maybe you were a teenager, your auntie gave you something random, and it's just sat there doing nothing. If you're happy to, send it on into us. Broken, odd, anything.
But not costume jewellery?
No.
Do you accept silver?
Silver, absolutely. We do get a lot of silver cutlery sent in to us. Now, that's a little bit more tricky.
Right.
Because a hallmark on a silver item, you're generally looking for the little lion. But they're so small and always in the same place as other possible markings. Now, quite often, it could be EPNS or A1, which is a plating, so electroplated nickel silver. And we don't accept those, unfortunately. It's just a plating. And
So like your silver jewellery and
The jewellery. And now we've got lots of great examples in front of us.
We do.
We're quite excited about this.
Sadly, they've counted them.
Yes.
But I mean, give us an idea. Is this all things that have been sent in
Yes.
to you?
Yeah,
Wow.
these are all items that are coming to us. I mean, as you can see here in this box, you've got the odd earrings and rings. Stones missing. Perfect. Send it in. Back of a watch. Something like
Could
that.
we move that?
Can I
that
just
very
grab that out
technical
your
gun.
way?
We'll talk you through that in a moment. Lovely.
You've obviously got white gold, yellow gold. There is no difference. It's just the colour. So the
Okay.
gold content would still be either 9, 14, 18. That's still the same. So the colour makes no odds. I mean, for example, this little box here, what do you think that may well be worth? I mean,
It's a little
few bits
treasure
and
trove
bobs.
there, isn't
I
it?
don't know. It's really tricky, isn't it?
Because I don't think a lot of people realise how valuable gold is.
No.
And that constant, well, it's been constant, the way it's gone up and up and up, hasn't it? And we'll show you examples of that as we go through. So you want us to guess
I want you to guess.
the
Let's make it
value of
fun.
this box.
Oh, gosh.
I'm going to go £300. Higher or lower, Hayley? Higher or lower for the game?
Oh, I'm gonna go higher.
Okay, where are you going?
Oh, have I got to pick a number? I
Yeah.
thought I
Yep.
could just go higher and win. I'm gonna
Is that
go
a few pieces?
425.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's very precise.
300, 425.
Okay, so
Have we got
grab
a reveal?
a little
big
reveal there.
in here.
You ready?
Dun, dun, dun. Can't turn it around.
Sorry.
Can't get hold of it. Oh, hang on. Approximately
Wow.
£750 worth.
But do you know the best thing is if we sent that to you via Shop on TV, doing your order, getting your free pack, that would be more than 750.
This would give you 10%
10%
more.
extra.
Yes, because
Another,
they've got
another £75.
another £75 on top.
So it'd go from 750 to 825. That's our exclusive deal. Remember, you're going to get an extra 10% on the valuation of whatever you send.
And remember, you're ordering on our website, or you can order on our phones like normal. You need to pop it in the website into your basket, check your basket out as if you were ordering something, but it's completely free.
Free pack,
of charge.
free postage, free valuation, and free returns if you don't accept the valuation.
That's fantastic.
Where should we go? Where should we go?
Okay, so we've got some around the front here. So there's just,
Okay.
just a little single gold ring sat there
Okay.
in the
Yes.
drawer doing nothing.
Okay.
What do we think?
I'm thinking £100.
Oh gosh.
I should pick it
It's
up.
quite thick,
Oh,
isn't it? It's
now I'm
quite
thinking
thick.
more than £100.
Yeah. I'm going to go, I don't know,
Should probably
200.
smell it.
200.
Smell it? No. Is that a thing?
Shall I try it on? 200.
Okay, I said 100.
Okay, you ready?
Changed my mind.
No way.
£500?
For one item?
For one item, yeah.
And is that because of the weight?
And because
of
of
it?
the grade.
Yeah.
Right.
Quality.
That is a higher grade of gold. So the purity of gold within it is higher. That's 22 carat gold.
Wow.
Now, quite often, sort of your grandparents, they would often have 22 carat.
Gosh, £500.
Yes.
Oh,
I'll just look after
Oh
that.
no, you that one. Wow. And
Okay.
one more thing. What else?
Okay, so then we've got this one. Now, this is unhallmarked.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So,
So people might think,
well, should I send it? You know, how do I know what it is?
Yes.
So obviously we test it. We have the magical little gun that
gun
we
you
have
showed us.
moved casually off the table. So we would use that to test this. If anything comes in unhallmarked, okay, so it's like an X-ray, and it will determine what the contents of the gold is within the item. So that's a high grade of gold. It's just a few items, isn't it?
Okay. I'm
So,
going to go...
I mean, it's really pretty, but I would probably look at that and think probably it wasn't real gold. So you just don't know, do you?
Exactly.
So, price-wise, don't, how much?
I didn't guess.
Because I would think that wasn't proper gold. Oh my word, there's another
It kept
zero.
coming, look.
Wow.
2,500. So you could be so pleasantly
And then you get an extra 10%.
Yeah. Yep.
Is that £250 extra?
Yes.
It
Oh
is.
my word.
And that's the reaction we get from our
Oh,
customers
I
when we call them
bet.
back.
How lovely.
And
We've
it's
got it.
like the conversations we have are incredible.
I bet it's really
with the
satisfying.
gratitude and the
excitement.
excitement, because it's the thought of what we can now do with that cash. It's recycled that precious metal.
Yeah.
And what can we do now?
Yeah.
Have a life experience.
And there's so many, when you look at Trustpilot, so many great reviews, so many people so happy with the service, and so busy right now. I think we've all got bits that we just, I had a little look today and I thought, oh gosh, I haven't worn that forever. I don't even know where that came from.
Yeah.
There's only one of those earrings. And
It can be
it's just
really
sits there.
dated jewellery, can't it? It's trendy for a while, fashionable for a while, and then you put it to one side and you forget
Perhaps
about
an
it.
export it, should I say that? And you don't
don't
really
know.
want
I think I need to give you a
for all my exes.
I found one of these chains in my mum and dad's. You know, everyone's kitchen has a miscellaneous drawer.
drawer.
Yes.
Screwdrivers,
That's
sellotape,
so
drawing
true.
pins. My dad had a chain in there, and we thought it was just scrap that he found, and the children we just played with it. And I sent that in as a customer of Post Gold for Cash, and I got, I think, £320.
No
and we didn't realise it
way.
was
And
gold.
it's in the kitchen
we just tested it to
drawer.
see, and the gun tested it, and £320.
What a pleasure.
That is that's so true.
Everyone's got a miscellaneous drawer.
I'm at mum's now. My mum's got so many
has several
bowls of
drawers.
bits and pieces, and oh my goodness. You do need to, of course, get your pack. This is the most important thing. It is so easy, but remember, you need to do it right now, because what you're getting is an extra special deal with Shop on TV. We've sort of gone into partnership with Post Gold for Cash for this evening's show, so you have got, well, very much virtually everything free.
Yeah, a very exclusive offer. So free pack, free postage, free valuation, free returns, but then bonuses on top of that. You can see there an extra 10% on top of your valuation until the 31st of October.
amazing.
So we saw that 2,500 goes to 2,750 with that extra 10% bonus with us on our
That's
exclusive.
crazy.
On top of that, you've got 3 prize draws that as soon as you accept your valuation from Post Gold for Cash, you'll be entered into these 3 prize draws. An ITV1 STV live show special, that's a chance to win £500 cash.
So that's one of our draws.
Yeah, a further exclusive with £500 credit to spend with us at Shop on TV. And then you'll also be entered into the Post Gold for Cash's regular £500 draw. You can see all the terms and conditions online on our website or on the Post Gold for Cash website as well. Remember, you need the item number on screen, 671236. You shop today like a normal purchase,
Yeah, I
except
like
you
that.
don't pay anything.
Yeah, makes it really easy. But when you go to checkout and you must check out, it'll say 0. You pay nothing.
Nice.
How great is that? So sell your gold in 3 easy steps. So you order your free gold selling pack, and that contains all that you need. That's all that you need. And that is a prepaid envelope, and it's a special delivery envelope as well, which when you send it, you do physically take it to the post office and get your proof of sending.
Yeah, your proof of purchase, if you like, when you send it. So that's really important that you take it to the post office. And then you get cash within 24 hours of Post Gold for Cash receiving your offer. If not, they'll send the gold back.
Yeah, if you decide when they give you their valuation, and if you think, oh, I thought it was going to be a little bit more than that, though when we read the 5-star reviews, so many people say, oh, so surprised how much it was. It was much more than I thought. I even tried to weigh it, and it was much more than I thought it was going to be. But if you're not happy with the valuation, you can say, well, no, thank you very much, and they'll actually send that gold back for free as well. So you've got absolutely nothing to lose. And it's all done so securely with that prepaid envelope. They weigh the envelope when it arrives. It's opened under CCTV.
It's fully insured as well, up to £750. If you think your items are worth more than £750, you can increase the insurance. There is a slight payment there at the post office when you do that. But yeah, I know what you're going to say. Go on.
If you accept the valuation, they even add back on what you charge. You know, you were charged
for the extra
insurance.
Brilliant.
And of course, you've got your extra 10% as well. And then if you do accept, you go in those 3 drawers as well.
We talked about reviews. Let's share a review with you straight away. And we're going to go more into depth of the process, how easy it is, how happy people have been. Doreen said this: quick and easy to sell some gold earrings that I hadn't worn for over 20 years. I was happy with the offer, as more than I was expecting to be offered. Nice extra cash for jewellery that was never going to wear again. Good communication and payment received same day as the phone call with the offer. That's Doreen from Glasgow. We've got lots and lots of reviews that we will share with you throughout the show. 671236 is the item number you need. Remember, the easiest way is to go to our website. Go direct to shopontv.co.uk.
It's just like you're shopping with us regularly, so you can use the item number. You can click on, there's a big, there we go, post gold for cash. Click on that. It'll take you through, it'll give you a few details, and you can have a little nosy and you know what happens and etc, etc. Then it says to click through to put it into your basket. You need to physically put your envelope into your basket. So click through, that'll take you through to our normal ordering system. So add to your basket or buy now, it's entirely up to you, and then go to your basket and check that basket out. 000. There was no cost there at all. And you can check out, sign in as a regular sort of viewer, or you can just come as a customer. It's entirely up to you.
And if you're watching thinking, oh, I've got a bit of gold here, I've got that
I think
earring,
we've all
I've
got bits everywhere. Steve just said about in the kitchen drawer. We've all got, haven't we? There's always, wonder why it's there, but you're not going to throw it out. Or you've got that odd earring. You're determined, this is me, determined to find the other one. You will find that other one. And you never do you? So you never, ever wear it. Or perhaps a broken watch, or perhaps an old gold brooch. It's amazing, isn't it, what you might find, and then discover what the value is. Because as we were talking about gold, gold over the last few years has really increased in value.
Yeah,
and we'll talk through that.
We'll get the team to explain that to us as we go through the show. But if you're sat at home watching and thinking, oh, I think I might have heard of this company. Why do you think you should use Post Gold for Cash? Well, let's show you exactly why. Because it's a fast and no obligation service. And you're sending the gold for free, Sam, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely. 100% free.
So you send us this great pack, which is a little letter. It gives us an idea as well, the items we could buy and you don't buy. There's a little form to fill in. And then we've got a little envelope.
Would you like me to show you how to use the envelope?
Yes, please.
Would that help?
Yes.
So I have one here.
What we do at home.
Okay, so when you're at home, you can obviously keep your letter to one side. That gives you all your information.
So that tells you, and it gives you tips on there.
Yes, it does. It will also guide you as to what we do and don't accept.
Great.
Just a little few more notes on that.
Right.
It's really important. Fill out the form.
Okay.
Right.
This is the way we can contact you. Telephone number, email address, obviously payment options. Go for bank, and for example, you order a pack this morning. Yeah. I'm going to acknowledge it's morning. Order a pack this morning. If you receive that pack tomorrow on Wednesday, if you happen to get it in the post to us Wednesday, we'll have it Thursday. We can have that money in the bank for you Thursday afternoon. Okay.
Wow.
So make sure we have those details. Okay. Bottom bit here, we will fill in. Okay.
Okay.
So fold that up.
So we fill that in and we put that in the envelope with our gold.
Yep. So you've got your gold. So for example, I'll pop a couple of bits in here. Okay, you seal it up. You put it in with your form. You get it in the envelope. Okay, seal it up and take it to the post office. Okay,
now this is important, isn't it? It has to go to the post office counter.
Yeah. Okay, because they will give you proof of posting. Okay, it will validate the insurance and also give you a tracking number so you know when we've received it.
Fantastic.
Okay?
Great.
All right. The other thing to remember is when we've sent it out to you, down here, there will be a little sticker with some brief details and also a reference number for you, just down here.
Okay.
So on the odd occasion where customers forget to pop this in,
Oh, you have. Oh,
we've
that's
got a way of
clever.
finding them. Okay,
Yes.
so don't panic. It happens all the time. I always tell people you're not the first, you won't be the last, but try to pop it in. But if not, we'll find you.
And then what happens when it gets delivered to you?
When it gets delivered to us, okay, so it's delivered by obviously secure postal service. Comes in now. Before we open your pack, before we do anything else, we weigh it. Okay.
Okay.
And what that does is when you've got your receipt from the post office, you'll have a weight on it.
Ah, so you know
So-
it's the same.
Exactly. So we know it's the same.
So
So
it
we
matches.
write that onto the grey silver envelope. Okay. All packs are dealt with individually, so they are logged in, which means we just put sort of reference numbers, things like that on it, check the items in there, and then it will come across to me.
And you get to open the envelope.
And then I get to have a look at
I think you're going to be very busy. What's going on the website and the phones? You're going to be.
I'm going to sleep on the way home in the car, aren't
Yeah,
I?
you're
need
going to
to.
be very
Okay,
busy.
That's fine. So I will then receive these items. And what we need to do is obviously determine grades and things like that, because there are several different grades of gold. Something could come in like that, look silver, but it's platinum. Necklaces, white gold again. So we need to, first of all, look for a hallmark.
Right.
I
Okay.
don't know if you guys want to have a look for a hallmark on an item.
Oh, she's testing us.
I am.
Okay.
It's-
What do we? What
This is definitely
where are we going?
participation.
Oh,
right,
do you
so
need? Oh
this
gosh.
is a loop. We're getting very
Okay.
professional now.
We're both pretty blind,
Okay.
aren't we? So I'm not quite sure if we'll
I'll
be
give you
any,
this one. Let's go with this one.
if we'll be any good.
So have a look on
Right.
here.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
And where you
I'll hold it for you.
you'll be the glamorous assistant.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
I think is it there?
Oh, I'm going to have it closer.
Okay.
Is that the right way? Is there a right or wrong way round with
Not
it?
particularly. It's just sort of magnification. But
Oh.
there we go.
Oh, I found it.
What can you see?
What does it say? Is it the right way round?
No, I think it's upside down.
That'll be right.
It says, oh gosh. That's not, hang on, you're not. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're quite small,
We're
aren't
on
they?
the edge of our seats.
I know.
No,
I know.
actually, it was the right way
It
round.
was the right way round.
Yeah. I can't really.
Let me have a look.
Can you see?
Oh yes,
Oh,
yes,
have you got it? Shall I give you a clue? Shall I?
yes. Clue.
Okay, the clue would be,
Is
does
there
it
a
possibly
9?
say 375?
Yeah, it is upside down.
It was the right way round that way. But the thing is, it doesn't matter, does it, if we don't know?
No.
We're just going to pop it into that envelope.
Absolutely, 100%, yeah. And we will check it out and we will, let you know.
And what do you do if there is no hallmark? Because you said earlier this wasn't hallmarked, so...
Okay, so what we would use is the Thermo Scientific.
Gosh.
And it's quite weighty. I don't know if you want
Let me
to...
put that back.
You-
Oh, it is weighty.
Yeah.
So you're pointing at the
Oh,
piece of the
gosh.
jewellery.
Yeah. So basically we will hold the piece of jewellery across the end of it.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, and then we hold it. So it's almost like, imagine going for an X-ray at the hospital.
Ah, right, and then it
The X-ray
tells
allows you to go through and see the bones.
Inside.
This then basically tells us what the metal content
Oh,
in there
wow.
and what sort of percentages.
Very, very
Wow.
accurate.
Wow.
This feels very expensive.
It is very expensive.
So I'm going to
yes.
pass that
Don't
back.
drop
Okay. I'll pass
So
it to
even if
Steve.
it's not hallmarked, you sort of know, well, I'm sure it is gold, but I can't find it. Or if you look at hallmark and you're like me, all seems to just blur into one, and you're like, I'm not sure if those numbers mean anything. Send it into you and you
Absolutely.
can always discover what
Yep.
it is.
Yeah, and if you've got a mixture of stuff, chuck it all in the bag. Some people will put it into individual bags or things like that. It's our job. You just want ease. So put it into one of these packs, send it in to us, we'll deal with it from our end.
So it doesn't matter how many items you put
No,
in, as
not
long
at
as
all.
you fit
can
into
send,
there.
You could send a single earring in if that's all you've got and you want to give it a go. If you've got other items, then just pop it all into us.
I
Yeah.
find it really exciting when a customer sends in a pack and they put in a little envelope no value things that they think it's no value.
And it is.
Yes.
And I've observed Sam with her special gun and it comes up as gold, 18 carat.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden there's an extra £400 in the offer.
Yeah.
And I just find that really exciting
Oh,
for the
that's-
customer
that'd
be
that they
great.
didn't expect to get that offer.
I bet that's often the way. I think sometimes
Absolutely.
you look at something and think it is,
So
yeah,
we
that's
do
worth
the
a
work
fortune.
for them. We
Yeah.
make it as
And
easy as
yeah.
possible.
How exciting, something you thought wasn't particularly worth anything. That's why you put it in. It's been sat in that box forever. It actually is worth something.
Yeah.
And you know that, Post Gold for Cash, they know how to evaluate the items. They know what they're worth, whether they're hallmarked or not, which is incredible. We're massively busy. It's really great to have your company. We have got a really special show this morning, and very first time, an extra special offer as well.
But you can go direct to our website as normal at shopontv.co.uk/gold. Will take you directly to where you need to be. If you go to the homepage, click on Post Gold for Cash, it talks you through exactly what you need to do. It's a free pack, it's free postage, it's free valuation, and it's free returns, as if you're making a normal purchase, except you don't have to pay anything.
Yeah, so pop it into your basket. This is what you're ordering. You're ordering your sort of postage pack, and that's your prepaid special delivery envelope. There's a letter as well giving you ideas of what they do and don't accept, and there's a form for you to fill in which you put in with your gold. But then you must check out. So check out, as you know, if you're a regular customer, you can sign in as a regular customer, or if you're ordering for the first time and you don't want to sort of sign in,
check out as a
you can
guest,
check out as a guest as well. It's entirely up to you. You must check out, and that's it done. And you'll notice, and I've never seen this before, that at the bottom, money-wise, zero. Zero, zero,
we like
zero,
that.
zero. It's free. So you've got nothing to lose to order that pack tonight or this morning, however you want to look at it. And remember, as soon as Post Gold for Cash get that envelope, they weigh it, they check it, they test it. They'll ring you. Within them receiving it, within sort of 24 hours of them receiving it, they'll give you a valuation. And if you accept that valuation, that money could be in your bank that day. And if you accept that valuation, you also go into 3 special draws.
Our exclusive deal, though, is what makes it so special, because on top of your valuation, you get an extra 10% on top. So if it was £200 that Post Gold for Cash are offering you, it goes up to £220 with Shop on TV.
We just saw sort of a box £750 worth. And you wouldn't have thought it was 700. So then you think, gosh, 10% of that is £75.
Yeah.
So honestly, absolutely incredible to get that extra 10%. So to sell your gold, it's 3 really easy steps. So order your free gold selling pack right now, which contains all you need, like we explained. Then you send your gold in the prepaid special delivery envelope. Remember, you take it to the post office, and you get them to give you that little receipt that your proof of sending. So then it can be tracked. And it's also insured as well, up to £750, and we will explain that you can insure it for more if you wish. We'll go through that with the team. But then, like I say, as soon as they get that delivered to them, Post Gold for Cash, they will actually get in contact with you very much within 24 hours to give you the price. So this is a really nice little example.
Yeah.
If you order it right now, so we're Monday night, Tuesday morning, however you want to look at it. You're watching the show. Tuesday morning, right now, you're ordering your free pack. Great. Wednesday, you receive it. You fill in the form and the bag provided. And Wednesday, you pop to the post office and you drop it off and you get your proof of posting.
By Thursday,
yes,
you could have a cash offer for your gold. That's how quick the service can be. Obviously, terms and conditions apply. You can check those all out on our website or on the Post Gold for Cash website. You just need that item number 671236. Add it to your basket however you would normally shop, whether it's on our website, shopontv.co.uk/gold, 0333 241 241, or you can scan the QR code that's on your screen and it'll take you straight through to the exclusive
and then
offers.
go have a little nosy round. Have a look in that kitchen drawer, in that bowl you've had sitting in the kitchen forever with all sorts of bolts and screws, but there was something that looked a little bit gold in there. I wonder
Could
if
it be?
Has it got a hallmark? Get to send that in. Then have a look in your jewellery boxes and have a look at all the things that you haven't worn forever. If you've got things that are just sitting there and really they're worthless to you, aren't they? You're not wearing them. Perhaps you've got one earring, you lost the other. Perhaps you've got a broken watch, a pocket watch, a gold brooch, but actually the pin bit, it's all snapped off so you can't wear it. Honestly, pop that into the bag. Because, well, let's give you some examples, just ideas of what some items actually were worth. And this blows me away because the first one is one necklace.
Now, this came from Ipswich on the 26th of August. These are real examples that came in. One necklace.
That was the price for one necklace.
So it's 18 karat gold, so obviously it's a higher grade, so you're looking at 75%. the purity of the gold in there. So
Right.
therefore, it is a higher price.
Wow.
But if they'd have sent it through us,
Well,
with an
would have got-
extra
Oh my
10%.
word.
Yes.
Yeah.
Another £243.20.
That's why it's definitely worth getting your pack right now with this exclusive extra that we've got for you. The next one came from Whitby on the 5th of September. The value now that's a mixed
Yes.
bag, if you like.
That's an exciting little bag,
Yeah.
isn't it, that?
So it's a mixture. It's all come through as 9 carat. You've got the sort of the traditional Figaro necklaces. You've got gate bracelets. They were sort of these things, really popular.
Oh gosh, have a look at this.
Yes.
Because I think all of us over the years have had a bracelet like that, or your mum had a bracelet like that, your grandma had a bracelet. They were really popular, weren't they?
Yeah.
And that's probably just,
That'll show
you
it
don't
off
wear it because it's not fashionable to you. It's just sitting there. And if it is, I mean, obviously, if it's something that means something to you, keep it. But if it is just sitting there and it doesn't mean anything to you, and you'd much rather actually get something that you would wear to remember a loved one, perhaps, or something, you could actually sell that.
Or create a memory, have a day
Yeah.
out as a family. You
Yeah.
know, that's the great thing. If it's sat in a drawer and you're not doing anything
I
with
like
it.
Steve's story, which we haven't covered.
Yes.
Tell us how you really got involved with
Okay.
Post Gold for Cash.
So when I first got involved, one of my friends asked me would I do some mystery shopping
Okay.
on the gold business, the gold selling industry,
Right.
online stuff. So I've done some mystery shopping before, which I really enjoyed, and I love giving a bit of feedback. So I looked into about half a dozen, 7 or 8 companies, and I looked at Post Gold for Cash, and I looked at their process, and it was really simple, really easy to do, and I gave them very detailed feedback. And I chose that one company to send some of my items
Right.
that I had inherited-ish. There was a few items that my auntie and uncle, God bless them, they left, and I didn't know what to do with them. They were gathering dust, and I was like, yeah. And actually, I sent the pieces in, and I didn't expect much, maybe £100, £150. And I think I got over £400 for the pieces that
Wow.
I sent through.
Brilliant.
And I just found the process so easy. From personal experience as a customer, I then chose to choose them as my trusted partner I want to do business with. They were very trustworthy, very easy to work with, and I accepted the offer. What I then chose to do was to buy a plaque for a bench in the local crematorium.
How lovely.
And so actually, when the weather's nice or even when it's raining, I like to go and sit up there.
Yeah.
I really enjoy that much more than seeing a bit of gold sitting in a drawer beside my
Yeah.
bed.
Oh, not
You know,
even seeing it.
So, and actually, it's got a little quote from Uncle George, Uncle Georgie boy, and it's got his little quote, and it was I can't remember what was it. Oh, I'll remember his quote later. But I think he said "Go steady." He used to say "Go steady."
bless.
So I put it on the quote, "Go
on the
steady" on the
plaque.
plaque, and it's his name and my auntie Sheila.
Oh, how
Brilliant.
lovely.
Love them dearly,
And that
that's what I
means
use the money
so
for.
much more,
Oh, it
doesn't
means
it?
it makes my hairs.
It
stand
makes
on
my
edge.
hairs go on.
And
Yeah.
I found, out of all the mystery shopping I did, I found Post Gold for Cash to be the most trustworthy. I found them easy to work with, and personally, I found the prices great.
And then went to work for them, which says
Absolutely.
it all, doesn't it?
And I then enjoy sharing that experience of being a mystery shopper with the customers I speak to.
Of course, yeah.
Because I've got that lived experience, and I say, well, I did this and I did that, and I took photos of my stuff because I thought someone in the post office, someone might take it by accident, or might get it lost. So I wanted my own evidence. So I encourage people to do that as well.
Yeah.
But the trust was there. When I spoke to colleagues like Sam and others in the office, it was so easy to do business with.
And everything's insured as well.
yeah.
Absolutely.
It is, yeah. So it's automatically insured up to £750. Now, if
Right.
you think, I mean, obviously we're showing you examples now, so you might think, oh my goodness, I do think it's worth more than that. You then have the option when you go to the post office to increase that insurance. Now, the next level up would be £1,000. The maximum is £2,500.
Right.
Okay.
It is always worth doing that to reassure yourself when sending the stuff into us if you feel that. But when we speak to you with your offer, after I've valued it, you'll get a call from the lovely Tracy, and she will basically give you that money back. Okay.
So they refund the extra
Right.
postage.
Yes.
Okay.
Lovely.
But on the flip side of that, if you choose not to accept the offer, again, we will return it to you free, but we will do it at the level that you have chosen to send it in to us. So we will send it back at the high level if you've done that. So you have that reassurance.
Okay, so
That's great.
that's
and of
great
course, you
piece of
can
mind.
track that parcel
Yes.
all the
the
way.
way
This
through.
is why you must take it to the post office for that insurance. And the fact you then know exactly where it is, you know when it's been delivered.
Yeah.
And you very much know where it's come from because they've put that letter inside, but
Yes.
you've also got a code on your envelope.
Yeah, so we've got some on the outside. So if you forget to do it, and honestly, every day we will have people that have not added their forms, we will have your information and it will be on a little stick on the outside and we will be able to contact you. So don't panic.
Now, something that I really think we need to address is gold prices.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about gold pricing and what's been going on recently.
Okay, so obviously the gold price does fluctuate twice daily, but it has gone up. I mean, quite considerably, certainly over the last 3 years.
Well, we're looking at a chart here.
yeah.
Can you talk us through this?
If I could see it.
It's over there.
Nobody said glasses. So yes, you can
this
see
is
the wiggly line, it's gone up.
It's from this goes from January to that's the best way to, because that's how people will understand what
Yes,
it means.
absolutely.
January to September this was.
Yeah.
It's from the LBMA. That stands for, we've written it down so that we
London
remembered.
Bullion Market Association.
And they're an independent precious metals authority,
Yes,
aren't they?
so all companies like ourselves, that's where we start from.
Right.
Right. So, but you can see up. And that's between January to September of this year, 2025. And what is that measured in, Sam? Is it price per gram? Is it?
Yes, so we will pay a price per gram of item. Generally, those are done in the ounces, so it's the big
Right.
figures
Okay.
on there. We tend
Bigger
to work
numbers.
with grams simply because that's what we get coming into us. So I mean, you can look at these things online and check it out. But they are phenomenal prices at the moment.
And that's based on gold bullion, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
So the highest quality, 24 carat gold
Yes,
bullion.
yeah, the purity, so the high purity again, which we've said. So 9 carat is the lower end, only 37.5%, and it goes all the way up to sort of 999.
And that's when you have the big surprises, isn't it? Because you might just look at it and think it's 9
It's 9
carat, and
but
it's
much
not.
higher.
That's
Yeah.
it. I mean, we've seen some amazing stuff tonight, and the things that I thought would be worth less were actually worth more. So do pop it into that envelope, and remember, it's so easy to do. It's so easy to order. But remember what you can and can't
Yes, that's
send.
important.
We'll
We'll
show you again, and it does come in the letter that comes with your envelope. And remember, you're getting that envelope free of charge. You send it free of charge. It's a prepaid special delivery envelope. You just take it to the post office and get your proof of sending. But let's have a little look at what you can and can't put into that envelope. So you can see there's the don'ts, but then we have got the accept, the gold coins, the gold earrings, the gold necklaces, the gold charms, the gold pendants, the gold rings, the gold brooches, the gold bracelets and bangles. And it doesn't matter if it's broken. Doesn't matter if it's one earring.
No.
It doesn't matter if it's a brooch without
Not
the...
hallmarked.
Missing stones, anything like that, we melt the items down.
Right, so if it does have a stone, if it's got a precious stone, what should we do?
Okay, so we will look to make an offer on diamonds if they're roughly about 1/4 carat or more.
Right.
My recommendation is probably take them out.
Take the
Right.
stones
If you
out.
can take them out, because we can give you a lovely accurate measure of what we've received. I mean, there's ones here where the stones have just naturally fallen out, and that's a perfect reason to send it in to
Yeah.
us. The odd earrings and things like that. But I mean, quite often people do send them with the stones, but obviously because we're not selling items on, we don't have a shop or anything like that, we melt the items, there is no value to them, mostly to us.
Okay.
Right.
So if you can take them out.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Brilliant. Now, we've got a lot more examples that we're going to run you through, because if you do open that drawer and you think, oh, there's a bit of gold in there, or you might have a jewellery box that you never open and you never wear.
Just
and you
sits
think,
there.
yeah. So
And it's
is
got-
the value more in the cash that you can
If
get
it's something
for it?
you love and you wear all the time, absolutely keep it. You know, that is precious to your heart. But if it, and we have loads of stuff like this, don't we? Gosh, my house is full of it, and I don't give any of it away. And what a waste! It could just be sat there doing absolutely nothing, and it could be money in your pocket for you to do something really special with. And even if it is perhaps, like Steve was saying, it was some things he'd inherited and they were just sat in a box, and he'd rather have done something really special. So he sent them in and then got a plaque for a bench. You know, you could do something much nicer for it, you know, or with it, than it just sitting there in the box. But obviously, have a nosy round, because I think there's a lot of things, like you say, in the drawer, in that dish. There'll be things that you think are worthless, but actually are worth more than you ever realised, which is really exciting.
I mean, there could be things like this that you wore and wore and wore, and then
it's not fashionable anymore.
Keeper rings. Very fashionable back in the sort
What are they called, these?
Keeper rings.
Keeper rings.
Yes.
Keeper ring.
Like a lot of us got onyx rings. I remember getting an onyx ring for my 18th.
Me too.
I remember the
buckles.
stone falling out, and then that had value. And it was lovely from when I was 18.
Yeah,
I
but
don't wear it anymore.
Yeah.
So that went in the package for me.
I mean, there's so many things that has value that.
And has
could
that
just
got a
be sat there,
hallmark?
couldn't it?
Or has that not got a
Oh,
hallmark?
have we got to look for it
Go
now?
and have a look for it.
Sam's going to say have a look
have
for
a
it.
look.
Right, I'm going to move this out and have a look.
Has it got a
Let's have a
hallmark?
look.
Because again, I'd look at that and think, oh, is it real gold? Because it's got that look to it.
Yeah.
So I would
Is it
I
or
would
isn't it?
flip it and look at the bottom.
Underneath.
There.
That's a yeah.
Can you see it? Oh, you look really intelligent.
Do I?
I think we've got a position.
Is there a job for me?
I think so. Yeah.
There would be if I could find
Can't see a
anything.
thing, but you look really
I mean, you look very dapper. So
There you go.
So there is, but can you read it?
I can't see anything.
Or is there not one?
I can't find it.
No?
No, I'm useless. You don't want to
That
give
might
me
be
a
the
job.
chocolate one, Sean.
If there wasn't, you'd still be able to discover what that gold was.
absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
So we have an X-ray gun, a big old yellow gun that's very expensive, but it does the job. So it's like going to the hospital and having an X-ray at the hospital. They can look at your bones. I can look at the content of the metal within the item.
Oh, wow.
Come on, you can do this.
Is it there?
I don't know.
I don't. Let me see.
You have a look. Oh, we're not very good
Let
at
me
this.
to give you an easy one.
Yes. With a really big hallmark on.
I don't. Is there one?
So here, just on the inside of this bangle.
Look, just completely pointed it out.
I know.
Really big
I
font.
couldn't make it any simpler for you,
I don't
frankly.
think there is one in there.
I hope there's
Shall
not.
I have a look?
You have a look. I bet you
You
can
have a look
find
in
it.
that one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Can you see it?
This is a skill, Sam.
Absolutely.
You have a real skill.
And
She
good
does.
eyes.
She has great skill.
Well, clearly my eyes are not that good because I couldn't see the graph.
You're close up, but not a long way away. Again, you might be at home thinking, is it? Put it in the envelope.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You don't need to know because
Look,
oh,
look what Sam's doing.
what's she doing? She's getting closer.
Sam does it. She's really close. Really close.
Trying to make it look professional.
Close.
I think you might be right. I think
There
it
isn't
might not be.
one.
I think it could
I've
have been
chosen a one
resized.
piece.
I think you've done really well. Yes. And
I
this
knew
one, I mean, you don't need a loop. You can see that.
Yes.
Well, I think this says, does it say 9 carat? This says 9 carat, I think. Would it say that?
It is 9 carat.
Hey, the
You
winner.
win it. You win.
You get an envelope.
By the end of this, you're going to have all of it hallmarked. You're going to know what they all are.
I'm seeing double now. I've had my eyes closed. I've been doing this, but
That is a real skill, Sam.
It is.
That's a learned skill, though, isn't it? Because you've been there for
over 15 years, yes.
And you started. Just reiterate how you started.
So I started there working, phoning the customers to give them their offers.
Thank you.
So that's what I started doing.
Right.
And then I started to get curious. You know, I want to go and have a look.
It is something, though, you would naturally,
You're
I think,
drawn
get
to it like a
really
magpie.
interested in.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then now you do the valuation.
I do. So the majority of the items that you send in to us will cross my table and I will value it for you.
Now we're super busy. You might be thinking, well, what happens? I've ordered my pack. My pack's come. I'm going to fill my form in. I'm going to put my gold in there and send it off. But then what happens? And remember, you must take it to the post office and get your proof of sending. That gives you the insurance as well. It's a really easy form to fill in. But there's a little letter that you keep, and that letter on the back talks you through the process, talks you through what you can and can't put in as well.
This is a great guide, yeah. It talks you through everything that you need to know, what Post Gold for Cash are going to take for you, advises you on how to fill that envelope to get the maximum valuation, if you like. And don't just think about putting one thing in there. You can if you want to, by all means, if you've just got one earring. But if you've got several pieces, you can put them all in that envelope.
We just saw a few bits, which again, you've probably got £750, you know, because it will add up. And we don't know, do we, what things are worth. But like Sean says, if you've just got one thing to send in, we were blown away at what this ring was worth.
This ring, so one ring, Sam got us to guess, we were way off. About as good as our valuing and our hallmark looking. This was £500 approximately. And so with our exclusive offer, at the moment, you're getting an extra 10% on your valuation.
Yeah.
So
have you really thought this through, this offer?
I'm not sure you have. I was saying it out loud.
That's above our pay grade, so just send them in.
How great is that? Because that is £550, so it's not a little bit, is it? It's a lot, which is fantastic. And we'll talk through what happens when this comes and gets delivered to you. So it's tracked all the way.
Yes, it is. So it will come to us securely, be delivered. Now, the important thing that we do is when we receive it is we weigh your pack before we open it.
Right.
Okay. The reason we do that is because when you've used the post office to send it, you've got your proof of posting, you've got your tracking number, but you will also have the weight of your
they always
parcel.
weigh it, don't they?
Yes. So that weight will be on your proof of posting.
Great.
So what we want to do is make sure that when we've received it, it weighs the same. Yeah, prior to opening or doing anything with it, we want to make sure it's the same weight.
Right.
Okay. Once we have weighed it, we then log all the information, and then once that's all done, I get it.
You get to open it.
I get to open it and I get to go through it. Now, sometimes, I won't lie to you, sometimes it's a very strenuous job and there's lots of things tangled. So, for example, I could have this
The unravelling.
tangled in with some silver items, but I've got to get this out because it's a gold item.
Right.
So you have those things, but do you know what? I don't mind doing it. You kind of get to a knack and it's therapeutic sometimes, but we will sort it out. That's what we're there for. You know, we will go through it all. But yeah, you could have single items. You could have 150 items in one pack. So, but either way, we will go through it all. And once I've done that, then you will get a call from the lovely Tracy with your offer.
Okay.
Okay.
And then if you decide to take the offer?
If you decide to take the offer, we will have the funds in your bank that afternoon.
How fabulous.
That's
Brilliant.
And if we decide not to take the offer?
We will return it to you. The same method that it's
Free of
come in.
charge.
Free of charge.
That's
Fabulous.
great.
And
It's all free.
And you're seeing that the valuation process is right there. So really, really simple.
So this just reiterates exactly what Sam said. We provide a unique customer reference number. The valuers open the package and the contents against the priority evaluation form. Different metals and grades of metals are separated and tested and weighed to establish the total value of the items, and then contact you with an offer. It's that simple. It's such a straightforward process. That's what I love about it. And it can be such a quick process.
It can. And I think the thing is, we've made it personal because we don't send you a text message with that figure on. We don't send you an email with that figure on. Unless we can't get hold of you via phone, we will always phone you. We will give you the choice. We will give you the offer over the phone.
Lots of the reviews say about, is it Tracy that rings, or, you know, which is lovely because you are a really small, friendly...
We are.
Sort of family team in a way.
And we've all been there, except for Steve.
Steve's the new boy.
Steve's the new boy. Yeah. We've all been there, sort of 15 years plus. So, and it is great. We work so smoothly together. And I think that's what makes it such a joy to work there. And that comes across when we're talking to customers.
Yeah.
So whilst Tracy, majority of the time, will be the one that will give you your offer, I get to make some phone calls sometimes.
Yeah, Steve talks to you sometimes.
Yeah. We make sure the customer is at the centre of all of it, and we put their needs and their choices first all the time. Yeah. It's always the customer's choice as to what they want to do. Absolutely. If they need a little bit of time,
have time
when they've received the offer, we then let them have that little bit of time. We could call them back in an hour's time.
Right there.
It doesn't
not
expire.
at all. Right. It's what suits them all the time.
And when they accept the offer,
yes,
they get cash. And how do you pay that?
Yeah, okay, so you've got three options, the standard options. You can have a cheque sent out.
Okay.
That's
my mum loves a cheque.
Absolutely. And it is the mature customer that, because of, I don't want to give you my bank details, like, you know, I'm worried to.
Okay.
So we can give that option. We can send you a cheque, no problem. Standard bank transfer. We don't charge a fee for doing the bank transfer. We will place it in the bank the afternoon that you have accepted your offer. Right. Or if you want cash, we can do that. We will post it out the relevant day that we can do that. But it does go Royal Mail, so there is a charge to send cash to you, which is just the £9 to cover the special delivery.
Right.
Okay, so there's options available. I would always say just talk to us.
Yeah.
You know, even prior to sending your gold, and any concerns, if Steve hasn't called you yet and answered any of your questions, give us a call at the office.
Great.
We're happy to speak to you.
If you've got a question, just
all the time, just call in.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you need to be reassured and happy because you are sending valuable items to us.
Of course, yeah.
So give us a call. I mean, obviously you can now put a face to that name.
Yeah, and a smile.
And that name. But no, we're there. You know, we're happy to help any way we can.
And the offer we've got, remember, is exclusive here at Shop on TV. We've partnered up with Post Gold for Cash to get an exclusive offer, to get you extra valuation on the price. So,
this is what it's all about. It's free. It's free to actually order right now your free pack, which will be a free pack that has got a special delivery paid for, so you send it for free. You just must always take it to the post office. And what you'll find is when it gets delivered to Post Gold for Cash, when they value it and they ring you, they will give you, only if you're getting it via us, Shop on TV, an extra 10% on the value. We saw that box of goodies and it was worth £750. That'd be another £75 on top of the valuation, as long as you send it back before you agree to do the deal before the 31st of October. You'll then be put into a draw as well. So grab that 10%. You want to get that extra 10%. You want to order your pack right now, and then if you do accept, and of course you can say it's not enough money, it wasn't what I thought, and they'll send it back for free. But on a whole, when you read the 5-star reviews, everyone's like, I was really surprised. It was much more than I thought. So if you accept, you also go into, I love a draw, three draws.
You don't go into one, you go into 3 free prize draws. There are 2 exclusives with us here at Shop on TV. The first one, you can see you could win £500 cash. As soon as you accept the offer, you'll go into that prize draw. The second one is £500 credit to spend with us here at Shop on TV. And the third one you'll also be entered into Post Gold for Cash's regular £500 prize draw. Terms and conditions apply. You can see all those terms and conditions on our website or on Post Gold for Cash.
And remember, rated excellent on Trustpilot as well. Over 2,400 reviews, 4.7 stars. And over, are you ready for this? 273,000 customers have used the service. So you're not the first one, which is fabulous.
That's
and
peace of mind,
thousands
isn't
of
it?
really happy customers.
And have been going for a number of years, one of the longest running when it comes to this kind of business. We're going to look at some more examples for you, because you might open a jewellery box or open a drawer and think, oh, I wonder if that'd be worth anything. So let's take a look at some examples and we'll get Sam and Steve to talk us through these. So first of all, what is that? Is it a bracelet? That
bracelet.
First item,
Yeah.
It's a bracelet, 9 carat gold.
Yep.
From where's that? Porthmadog. Is that in Wales? Porthmadog.
Could be
It
Cornwall.
might be. Oh, it could be Cornwall.
Yeah, I think
You're
it
right.
could be Cornwall, actually.
But the value there, £456.
And from memory, that actually to hold that bracelet felt quite light because it's hollow.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
So you think, well, I don't think it'll be worth much. It feels quite light. Send it in.
Yeah, right. Because you don't know, do you? That's the
why
great
was
thing.
it
You're working
worth
with the
so much?
experts.
Because of the actual weight of it. So it didn't feel like it was weighty, but actually it was weighty
How
enough to
funny.
get that. So
Fantastic. You just don't know, do you? So do put it into your envelope. And that was 17th of September that was actually reviewed. Because gold goes up and down, but for the last few years, it's just kept going up. So, it's incredible the values that you can get. And these are just examples. These are examples of what people have sent in. And that's why we tell you the date when they were sent as well.
Then this gold band came in on the 28th of August. £161 for. You see, I wouldn't think one gold band would be worth that kind of money.
yeah, it's quite a thick one as well. So it is astonishing, to be honest. I mean, the example we've given you there, that's just a single gold ring.
Yeah.
It's a different grade, obviously. That's 9 carat gold. Imagine if that one was 22 carat gold.
And then the value goes
Yes.
obviously
Absolutely.
way more.
You just don't know. You just honestly don't know until you send it in and get it valued. And remember, if you're not happy with the valuation, they will return your gold free of charge. So you've got nothing to lose. But let's have a look at some other examples, and these are examples, but remember all these prices, if they were
on our offer,
doing it right now,
you'd get an extra 10%.
Yes.
So
which for Edinburgh, win-win.
Edinburgh that you see there came in on the 8th of September. That's a few mixed items, £1,642. Well, with our extra 10%, another £164 would be on that offer. What's in there, Sam?
Okay, so we're looking at a couple of bangles. And we've got some necklaces now. One that's across the top, again, that's very sort of tightly made, so it will make it heavier.
Okay.
So things like that it is a difference. Obviously, you've got some which are more spread out. These tend to be quite light ones. These are heavier, sort of Alberts and things like that. But yeah, and obviously the fact that it's 22 karat gold.
Right.
Yes,
Again, that takes the value up.
It really does.
Obviously puts
because
the value
the purity is higher.
And those items, they could all be broken, couldn't they?
Yes.
Wouldn't matter.
No, not at all. We melt the items. We put it back into.
So if a bit's missing, or it doesn't
that is
matter.
Like a recycling centre.
Yeah.
I like it. Give it a new lease of life.
Yes.
I
And
like
then that
it.
gold band that we see there, £567.
Yeah. So again, you can see that's a very thick, heavy band. You can you can see from here, sort of a D band there. So again, it's worth sending it in because it's amazing what you can get.
And
if
it's
you don't
exciting,
like
isn't
it is.
it?
Yeah.
It must be exciting for you, but it's exciting when you get the phone call and you didn't think it was worth that at all. And so many people say it was so much more than I thought. But remember, everything is very much free. So you're ordering a free pack today, and you'll be delivered that envelope, which is prepaid, special delivery, which you're going to take to the post office. You're going to get that proof of sending. That envelope is where you've got a little form to fill in, and you pop that into your envelope with your gold. And then you send that envelope off. As I say, go to the post office to do that because that covers the insurance as well. And then as soon as post gold for cash, get your envelope, you could have the valuation, and if you agree to the valuation, the money in your bank in about 24 hours.
That's brilliant, isn't it? It's easy to do. You're doing it directly with us here at Shop on TV.
This is lovely, so you don't have to do anything different. You're going via our website or via our phones like normal.
Yeah, you'll see Post Gold for Cash there at the top on that banner. You can click on there and it'll take you straight through to the exclusive offers. It'll explain everything that we've talked about here on the show. It's all about ordering that free gold selling pack today because you've got an extra 10% on top of your valuation. You've got 3 prize draws, but you need to go through as if you're making an actual purchase. But it's all free. Free pack, free postage, free valuation, and free returns. Everything will show up as 0, and it'll mean that envelope is on its way to you. It's a prepaid Royal Mail special delivery envelope. The postage is paid, and the insurance is covered up to £750 in value. If you want to increase that, if you think your items are worth more.
And it'll explain all that as well, so you can pay extra if you think it's worth more. But if you accept the valuation, they actually give you back what you paid for that extra for the insurance. Remember, the biggest thing tonight is doing it via us, Shop on TV, via our website, via our phones. You're not just getting this great valuation, you're getting an extra 10% on that valuation. And we've been looking at items, some of them over £1,000. You're getting 10% of that. That's another £100, £750, another £75, £500, another £50. And this is all money that, however you want it, into your bank, a cheque, whatever's best. They can even send you cash if that's what you want. But that is money that you can then turn into something that you do want, that you would love. Because perhaps you have just got bits of gold that mean nothing to you. A ring that you're not really sure where it came from, perhaps an ex bought you that and you never really liked it, but you're not going to, throw it away. And perhaps one earring, you were determined to find the other, you just never found it. And any broken bits of gold, it doesn't matter. As long as it's gold, and you don't even need to know what gold it is because they've got that amazing gun, that thermo gun, that actually will tell them what the gold is, even if there's not a hallmark, so you can't go wrong.
Hundreds of you have gone for the offer already, understandably. It's exclusive, that extra 10%, the 3 prize draws that we've got for you, and it's a very simple process. That's what we will reiterate time and time again. All you've got to do, order that free gold selling pack from the website, or you can call the call centre. The team are there ready, waiting to take your calls. We'll check how busy they are, actually.
Yeah, and just remember to put it into your basket and check your basket out as if you were ordering an item, but the price will be 0. No need for PayPal pay in 3 because the price is 0. It's all free.
0333 241 241 if you want to call the call centre. Once you receive your gold selling pack, fill out the form, and it's as that simple. You pop it back into the envelope with the prepaid label. It's all done for you, but you must take it to the post office counter. Make sure you collect your proof of posting, and that'll go alongside the insurance.
And that's tracking that parcel, so you know when Post Gold for Cash get that parcel, etc. So do make sure you take it to the post office, which is really important. And remember, as soon as they receive your envelope, they'll value it and very much give you a price, a valuation of your envelope within 24 hours. And it's then down to you whether you accept. If you accept, you could have that money in your bank right then. If you decline, they'll send that gold back free as well. So you really can't go wrong. But do it now, because you are getting an extra 10%, which could be so much. And if it's just sitting there doing nothing, it's pointless, isn't it? It's just a waste. We have so many things, and perhaps you would love to buy a nice necklace that you like, or perhaps you'd love to put that money towards, a night out, or perhaps you need a new phone, or perhaps you need money for other items, and you know that it's nothing to you. It's just a waste.
It's just sat there,
honestly, it's turning that nothing into money that can mean something to you. Which
into
is fantastic.
cash. If you want cash for Christmas, it could be that, couldn't it? 671236 is the item number. Now, when it comes to your envelope, Sam, we can put one earring in if you want to.
If you want to.
Is there a limit to what we can put?
No, not at all. So you fill the envelope up as much as you can with what you've got and pop it into us. On occasion, people might want to send bulkier items into us, lots of different items. What we recommend you do then is sellotape our pack onto maybe a shoebox.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Take it in. So as long as that information is on there and your form is inside, just do it that way.
Okay. Right,
that's absolutely
great.
fine. So we get all sorts. I mean, we might get sort of large.
So there's no
silver
sort of
trays.
limit to the weight as such?
No, because we're picking up the payment for that. So we're paying
You're
for it.
paying the postage.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll deal with that. Do not worry. But you could send absolutely anything into us. You could send a single pendant, or you could send, bits that you found in the
And if
drawer.
you were sending so much, if you were thinking, well, actually, it's going to be worth more than £750 because that's the insurance that's guaranteed when you send them. Yeah. We can up the insurance, can't we?
You can. So there's 2 other levels. You can go up to £1,000, or if you feel the items are worth more, you can go up to £2,500. Okay. Now, initially, obviously, you will be paying that because we only cover up to £750. However, once we've received the items and if you accept the offer, we'll reimburse that for you.
Oh, that's great.
Great piece of
And
mind
of
all
course,
the way, isn't it?
you've got the extra 10% because you're ordering right now. And all you're ordering right now is that free pack. You're ordering that free pack, and that's so easy to do.
Yeah, go to the website is the easiest way. So shopontv.co.uk/gold will take you straight through to the offers, or you can click on the logo there where it's saying Post Gold for Cash. That'll take you straight through, and it's like you're making a normal purchase. Just click onto there. You can add it to your basket. You can click buy now, but you must check out. If you don't check out, the envelope won't come to you. So you've got to confirm your order and check out. It's going to cost you nothing. That's the great thing. Free pack, free postage, free valuation, free returns. Remember, you've got that exclusive extra 10% on top of your valuation. And the other exclusive is 3 prize draws that
if you accept the valuation that they sent, they phone up and say it's worth so much. If you say, oh yeah, that's amazing, didn't think it'd be that much, yeah, I'll have it put into my bank today, send me the cash, send me a check, whatever you want. When you've accepted it, you'll automatically go into not 1, not 2, but 3 draws. I love to go into a
You
free
love a
draw.
prize draw. You love any kind of competition. The 3 prize draws that you'll go into, this is as soon as you accept that valuation. You've got your money, you've got your cash. There's the first one, an ITV1 STV exclusive show special, which is £500 cash if you win that. The second one is £500 credit to spend at Shop on TV. And then the third one, you'll also be entered into the Post Gold for Cash's regular prize draw. That's another £500 there. All the terms and conditions and closing dates are there on your screen.
Remember, to go into those first 2 draws, you need to have accepted your valuation before the 31st of October. They're exclusive specials alongside your extra 10% on the valuation, which is incredible, isn't it? So you're getting that valuation and then another 10% on just because you ordered via us through Shop on TV. So a real special extra show tonight.
Fabulous reviews on Trustpilot that you can read. We've got some we're going to share with you throughout the show. This one came from Jen. Highly recommended if you're looking to sell gold and silver. They do take silver as well. We'll cover that in a moment. Really easy process and very fast payout, which was higher than I'd expected. Thank you for such an excellent service. That's brilliant, isn't it? You need that number, 671236 is the item number that you need, and you need to add it to your basket and do it like a regular purchase, but you won't pay anything. So the website, shopontv.co.uk/gold. The phone number.
Phones.
Yeah,
It's
busy
just
on the phones.
Your normal
actually.
way of ordering, check out on the website, jump onto the phones, they'll sort you out on the phones, and the job is done. You've paid nothing at all. You've watched the show, you're waiting for your envelope. The envelope's going to be delivered, so you can start looking for those odd bits, that one earring, those odd bits of gold. That I wonder if this is gold. It's been sat in this drawer forever, and I've always wondered, and pop that into the envelope and get it sent off. But remember, always take it to the post office and get the proof of sending. And don't forget as well, you're not the first. This company's been going for 15 years, and there is, so I get it right, over 273,000 customers that have used the service and rated excellent on Trustpilot as well, which I think is really important.
Yeah, we'll share those with you throughout the show. But if you sat watching and you think you might have heard of Post Gold for Cash, who are they? Who are you?
Us, with Steve and Sam.
And an amazing team.
Yes.
So Post Gold for Cash was established back in 2009, so we've been going for a really long time. It was an idea from Ash, and he needed to get on board with somebody who had this kind of knowledge, which he did.
So actually was the founder as such.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So between him and Ian, this is where we've sort of got to here.
And you were very much one of the first, weren't you, then?
Within a year I joined. I was only meant to do 14 hours a week, part-time. Yeah. So yeah, I actually joined by accident. A friend of mine went for the job interview.
Okay.
And they offered her a part-time job, but she wanted full-time. So she turned around and said, "You need my friend Sam."
How fabulous. That is
I
one
want
of those
part-time.
meant to be moments.
Yes,
isn't
absolutely.
it?
And do you know what? I love it.
And you've just fallen in love with it, haven't you?
Yes. I mean, who wouldn't fall in love with
Well,
playing
it's
this?
exciting, isn't it? Because you've gone from. So what did you do at first? On
So
the
at
phone?
first I was on the phone, so I'd be calling you, I'd be giving you your offer, chatting away with you, and that was it. And then I was like, oh, can I play with it? Can I come and have a go and do this? And yeah, so I sort of shadowed some of the other valuers at the time, and I just love
So you learned the process on the job to the point where
you've grown with the
Yeah.
company,
I
really,
have,
haven't you?
I have,
Definitely.
absolutely. And they're such a super supportive company to work for.
Right.
Very small team. aren't
Very
you?
small, yes.
So it's very personal. Lots of people say it's very personal. It's very
Yeah.
friendly. It was all very smooth.
Yeah, it comes across, I think, when we're talking to people. I mean, anyone that orders a pack tonight, if you haven't sent it back in the next couple of weeks, this guy's going to call you.
Now,
Have
you
an
know,
amazing conversation.
Lots of people will purposely now not send it back. So
I'd love to call them.
how's that?
just so they can chat to Steve.
Yes.
Now, Steve, tell us your story, how you got involved in
So I got involved because I discovered this most amazing sport called pickleball.
Okay.
And Ash actually plays pickleball. And so I met him playing pickleball, and he talked about his business and said, would you like to get involved and do some mystery shopping?
funny.
And then come along and do some calls. And I said, I'd love to have a go. Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
So I did some mystery shopping. thoroughly enjoyed it, and I found Post Gold for Cash to be so easy to do business with. I personally found them very trustworthy. I chose to sell my items, so I found the prices great. And then I started making some calls to them.
And then you started working.
And I thoroughly enjoyed having conversations with people, giving them choices, giving them options, talking them through processes, and reassuring people, because they're slightly nervous. Oh, I'm scared to take it to the post office. I'm not sure. I've had it for ages.
Well, you said when you sent yours in, you took photos of everything.
I did. I took photos on my phone, as I do with everything, receipts and stuff, because you can never have enough reassurance yourself.
Yeah.
So I had that evidence, and so when I sent it through, I had to remind myself what Tracy, when she called me with the offer, which ones were value and which ones weren't. And I was shocked about the ones that had value, because I thought it was the other ones that had value. And then to be offered between £400 and £500, it was like, whoa. And for once in my life, I was sort of like able to receive some cash to spend on either the children or a spa day or upgrade their phone without having to borrow money.
Yes.
So for a change, I wasn't borrowing
Like
it.
a bonus.
I was recycling some
yeah.
stuff that was sitting in the
Sat
bedside
there doing
cabinet.
nothing.
So, we say about recycling all the time. We love a bit of recycling these days. I recycled it and I thought, why is it sitting there when I can do this? So my son thoroughly enjoyed his new iPhone.
And that is the great thing. And it could have sat there for years. You've not touched it for years. And it's pointless then, isn't it? It's not doing anything for you. It doesn't mean anything for you, to you. But actually, when you get that cash, you could buy something that does mean something that perhaps you need. It's always lovely to have extra cash, and that's exactly what you get.
We're going to look at some examples, and we'll go to those 3 examples that you laid out for us. Now, Sam did get us to guess what the value was.
I think I can guess now.
I think we'll do quite well.
I think we might get it right now. So we looked at this.
Yeah.
And I think this is a great little bag to send. If you can send a few bits, you can send just one item. But I think it's nice to have a little nosy round and send a few bits in. And what sort of stuff have we got in here?
So, we're looking at, onyx rings.
Oh gosh, yes.
You mentioned earlier,
Yeah, absolutely.
Steve, and they're very much.
I remember mine had a stone in, and I lost the stone very early on.
There's been so many sort of gold rings that have been popular for so long, and then they go out of fashion.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You've got white gold, so that's still gold. That's still 9 carat gold. It's just white.
Okay.
Okay. Obviously, signet rings. It's pretty traditional. You often your grandparents sort of have a signet ring on the little finger, or use that as a wedding ring. So it doesn't look like there's that much there really. And obviously, if I was making you guess again as to how much it was worth.
Well, we guessed, I think, what did you guess?
Wasn't it 2?
I think
3 and
did you say
I said
2?
3, I think, and you said
3 and 4, I think.
Right, okay,
Something like
3 and
that.
4, we were.
We were way out.
We were rubbish.
700.
Should have added it together, really, because you will get an extra 10% on top of that. So if that was your bag, they would normally ring up and say £750 is what it's worth. Would you like that money? Would you like to accept it? And you can say yes or no. If you say no, they'll send it back for free. But actually, they'll add on another £75 because you are getting your sort of postage pack via us here on Shop on TV, because we've got an exclusive where you'll get an extra 10% on the value.
So another £75 takes it to 825. Have I got that right? Yes.
All right, that sounds about right.
Call me countdown.
Easy maths right there.
Carol.
Carol.
So that extra 10%, no matter what the value is to your envelope. We've got another example. This one blew me away because this is just a single
Visually,
gold
just
band.
looking at that, again, you'd think, well, it won't be, it's a gold. I think it's gold. I think it's got a hallmark. I think it's gold. It doesn't matter as long as, send it in, even if it hasn't got a hallmark, if you think it's gold. You're looking at that thinking, it's a band. What do you think about? I think, did we guess about 100?
I think I said 100, yeah.
Quite low with it, weren't you?
Yeah, we were, yeah. Yeah, but it's a gold band. I wouldn't think
not
it
much.
was. But it doesn't matter that it's not fancy and it's all singing and dancing. It's gold, and when you touch that
It does,
and feel the weight, you do think, well, actually, it's
got
quite a
something to it.
hefty gold. So what price was this, Sam?
Okay, so you're looking in the region of £500.
For one item.
Around £500
Of course,
for that.
for you today, and obviously these are just ideas, and it would be £550 because you got an extra 10% on top of that.
So with our exclusive offer, an
obviously-
extra 10%
Yeah.
and 3 prize
And obviously,
draws.
it's not going to be every gold ring that's going to be £500. It's all down to the weight and the gold. What
The
gold
grade.
is that?
So that's 22 carat gold.
Oh,
So
right.
the purity is much higher than, say, the 9 carat gold that we've got here.
Okay, so obviously the value
Yeah.
is more. We've got so much here, but this, we're going to talk about what you can and what you can't send to Post Gold.
But you might send this in thinking, oh, this is gold.
Yeah.
Now you'll know, won't you, Sam?
I will.
That sadly isn't, is it?
No, these items are plated.
Right.
Okay. Lots of these come in because, again, at the times that you've got your onyx rings and things like that,
Yes,
these are very popular.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you're looking inside of these, you've got comments that it might say sort of 1/20, which means that's the amount of plating that's on there. It might say rolled gold, which again is just a very light coating of gold that's on the item. It's not enough for us to be able to do anything with. So the actual base metal underneath is maybe copper or zinc or something like that. It's not gold through and through, unfortunately. But I mean, if you've got items like this and you're not sure and you want to bundle it in with the items you are sure of, send them in.
Right.
That's not a problem. We can always buy the gold stuff and return the items that we can't buy to you.
Okay, so if you buy some of the stuff, you will return
Yes.
the other items. So if you are thinking, oh, but what happens? Fabulous.
Yeah, just let us know. Can you pop those back to us? And we'll pop them back to you free of charge.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
There's nothing to lose, is there? We're so busy. It's great to have your company. I think we are all trying to get that little bit of extra cash, aren't we? And I think lots of us trying to declutter as well, get rid of a few bits and pieces. Perhaps you've got a really untidy jewellery box, or perhaps it is the kitchen drawer, or perhaps Mum's got bowls of all sorts we must go through.
Yes.
And you've probably looked at, I wonder if that is gold, and then put it back into the drawer, put it back into the bowl. Send it in for Post Gold for Cash and see if it is. They will know if it's gold, even if it hasn't got a hallmark, and get it into that package, because this is what you're ordering today, is your free envelope.
Now, we'll run you through how the envelope works, but let's just remind you what they do and they don't accept when it comes to the Post Gold for Cash offer that we've got. When we say accept, it's all the gold. So gold coins, gold earrings, gold necklaces, gold chains, gold pendants, gold rings, gold brooches, and gold bracelets and bangles. On the other side, they're the things you don't accept, Sam, aren't they? So no costume jewellery as such.
No.
Yeah, so you will often find that you will have an abundance of the costume jewellery. There's lots of stones, things like that. What you might find is actually on that costume jewellery, there might be a clasp maybe that you're not sure of.
Okay.
So, for example, you might have a set of pearls that you don't want. They're just sat there. They might be sort of tarnished, something like that. But the clasp of it might be gold.
I hadn't even thought of that.
Yeah, just popped into my head. so that might look like costume jewellery, but actually there's a little bit of gold on there. And if you're not using it, send it in.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there wouldn't be any value to the pearls.
Pearls, no. There wouldn't be any value to
But
those.
So you don't do gemstones or...
No, not the gemstones. Ideally, we would say take them out. We'll look at the diamonds,
Right.
but anything else, if you don't want to send them in, extract them yourself at
And
home.
what about silver? Because a lot of people do have silver, don't
Yes, absolutely. We'll look at silver. So you've got the sort of christening bracelets. I bet you've got a christening
right, I
bracelet
have.
at home.
I've got it.
Yeah.
Sat there, and it's not doing anything. I mean,
Doesn't
unless you're
fit.
really, I was going to say, unless you're really
they?
lucky.
I can't believe it.
I mean, from back then, it's only a scarf that fits me. So,
These days, a spa day would be much better than a christening bag.
Yes. Thank you.
so we will take silver. Pocket watches. Quite often we get a
Yes,
silver little pocket watch.
yeah.
And we can't pay for the weight of the inners, so the movement, as we would call it. But the outers, if they're silver, then we'll absolutely take it. Silver generally will have a little hallmark of a little lion.
All right, okay.
So that's the way to look out for your silver. People do send us silver cutlery. Or they will send us cutlery that they think is silver. Unfortunately, the markings are generally put in the same place, obviously, on the handles. And it can be, if you see A1, that means it's heavily plated, so it's not silver through and through. Please don't send that.
Right, okay.
EPNS as well, electroplated nickel silver. So again, it's a plating.
No.
All right. So, but if you've got a couple of spoons or forks, but you're sending in other items that you know are of value, send them in. Okay, we'll have a look, we'll double check, we'll confirm with you that those items aren't of value, and then we can dispose of them or return them back to you. But you've got nothing to lose. As you guys have said, it is free.
Yeah.
So
there's no obligation, is there?
Nothing to lose.
And that's why you should really choose Post Gold for cash, because you have got nothing to lose and so much to gain ordering it via Shop on TV, because you will get that extra 10% on your valuation as well. It's really fast, it's really easy, and it's a non-obligation service. So if you decide you don't want to take the valuation, they will send that gold back for free. So you have got truly nothing to lose there.
It is a free pack, free postage, free valuation and free returns, as we said. If you're not happy, like Hayley just said, they'll return the gold items free of charge. Experienced valuers, best online prices guaranteed. We always say check the terms and conditions. They apply there when it comes to our website or the Post Gold for Cash website. But the value, when we talk about gold, and we've got that little chart that none of us can see.
absolutely.
That shows you how gold's gone up over the past, I think,
few years, isn't it? About 3 years, I think. Or
this is
more,
over.
possibly.
This is from January to September 2025.
That's a graph you like, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Upwards, upwards, upwards.
Absolutely. So now is a great time to do it. If you think I'm going to have a route through, I'm going to have a clear out, a declutter, anything like that, now's the time to do it. Gold does fluctuate, so when it's today, it may be very different tomorrow.
Right.
There's lots of factors considered within it. So I would recommend doing it, sooner rather than later, but the choice is absolutely
And we
yours.
did crunch some numbers earlier, and we looked at the 2024
Oh, this
figures.
was great.
Yes.
And the average payout for a
Per
pack
pack.
was around £300
In 2020.
in 2024. In 2025,
What do you think it is? Let's play a game.
let's play a game.
So average was 300.
Yeah.
Last year, the average
That's
payout
good,
was
isn't it?
£300.
I'd be happy with 300. You'll get 330 because you're...
Yes, you would. I'm going to go 350.
Oh, 370.
Close. The average payout this year, 2025, has been £400.
Wow.
So
with
that's the
10%.
increase year on year.
Yeah.
And
extra
And another 10%.
Yeah, and I was sharing the example
Yeah, sure.
of,
Talk about your ring.
my most cherished.
Yeah, you better build this.
There is
the
no
most
real
cherished.
This will never
value.
go in an envelope. It will always
Never.
stay
I'm
on
not
your
even going to
finger.
show you it. but there's an item on my ring that's adorable and I love dearly. I tested it a couple of years ago at the New Forest show, and the guy offered me £500 then for this, and it's 18 carat and however many grams. Last year when I started with Post Gold, it was around 700, 725. The other day, 926.
Wow.
So, and that's just for one item that's most cherished, and will be securely loved forever.
And that is the great thing.
Yeah.
If you've got cherished items, keep those.
Yeah.
All
Absolutely.
those odd
Absolutely.
bits and bobs,
Absolutely.
the one earring, the broken bracelet, the things you haven't worn for donkey's years,
Yeah.
just sat there doing nothing, collecting dust, filling up your jewellery box. You can send those in and then get that free valuation. And if you're happy with that valuation, accept it. That money can be in your account that day when they say to you it's worth so much. How great is that? And that sort of wasted jewellery that didn't do anything is then cash in your pocket, cash in your bank, that you could buy something that you would really like. Or perhaps you really want to take a loved one out for a nice meal or something.
Could just be that experience, couldn't it? Rather than having it sat there, like Hayley said, in a drawer, in a jewellery box.
Doing nothing.
Could be a night out, a day out. It could be a weekend away, depending on the valuation that you get from those pieces of jewellery.
And you'll get an extra 10%.
And usually the children are quite good at helping you spend that.
Helping you.
Just to share. So
This
they
is
do
why
love a
we
day at
didn't
Alton
have
Towers, Alton Towers, Thorpe Park, an iPhone or any other phone. But the children are usually very good. It's 24 hours to
You've got
receive the
some
money,
extra money.
24 minutes to spend.
No children in our house, so it's all down to
Spend
us.
on ourselves. Don't we? Fabulous reviews as well, the Trustpilot reviews. There are so many for us to share with you. This next one comes from Michael. Let's take a look what he had to say. I estimated what I thought would be an acceptable offer for my gold. I weighed each item, checked the prices of the gold at the time. Very thorough. Received my return mail pack and sent my items. Within a few days, I was contacted by phone and was offered a price more than I thought. Once accepted, the money was in my account within hours. Would recommend Post Gold for Cash to anybody doubting this type of service. 5-star service, will definitely use again. That's from Michael. 671236. Hundreds of you have gone for the offer already. Hundreds of you have still got them in baskets. Don't leave it sat in your basket.
No, check it out. It's not going to cost you absolutely nothing. The envelope's going to come free of charge, and then that envelope is there if you find those few bits of gold, and then pop it into the envelope. And remember, if you send it off, always take it to the post office. It's a pre-registered, special delivery envelope. So you take it to the post office, ask for your proof of sending, and then off it goes. And then as soon as Post Gold for Cash get your envelope, and it's all very strictly done, it's weighed to check the weight is the same, it's opened with the CCTV cameras, it's all tested and they look at the hallmarks. It hasn't got a hallmark, they've got a special gun that tells them what that gold is. And then they'll ring you very much within 24 hours of receiving it to give you that valuation. And then it's down to you. You can say, yes, thank you very much, pop it into my bank, send me the cash, send me a cheque. Or you might think, well, actually, no, I don't want to sell it now. Actually, no, can I have it back? They'll actually send it back completely free of charge. So you've lost nothing. I don't see that you've got anything to lose. The only thing you might lose out is the extra 10%, because you do need to order that package, the envelope, via us, via our website, or via our phones, like you would normally order something with us, but this is completely free of charge.
And it's an exclusive offer that we've got for you. Remember, that free, no obligation gold selling pack with an extra 10% on top of your valuation until the 31st of October. That's really important. If you get your envelope and you're ready to send your gold, send it.
Send it and see the price. If you decide you've changed your mind, they'll send it back free of charge anyhow. Send it, see what valuation they put on it, see the extra 10% and decide. But do it before the 31st of October, because that is your time-limited offer. You'll also then automatically be put into 3 different draws as well. But please, honestly, so many of the 5-star reviews and Trustpilot, they're rated excellent. So many people, I couldn't believe, I didn't think it would be that much. The service was so good, they were so friendly. Tracy was so lovely. It's a very friendly team. So you do feel really secure.
Yeah, it's not a big corporate team, it's a small, friendly team. Now, if you want to go for the offer, the item number is on screen. You do need the item number as if you were making a normal purchase. 671236 is that item number. There's several different ways to order. You can go to the phones, 0333 241 241. Phone lines have been pretty busy, but you can get to the phones right now if you so wish. So 0333 241 241. You can scan the QR code down on screen, and that'll take you straight through.
Clever.
Very posh, Hayley.
I learned how to do that today, this weekend on Strictly. Do your phone.
Go straight through to the exclusive offers that we've got for you. Or you can go to the website, shopontv.co.uk/gold will take you straight to the offers. Or you can click on the logo on the website, and it talks you through everything we're talking about tonight. When you scroll down, it'll show you everything that you need to know. The terms and conditions are on there, the offers are on there, the steps, it's really simple and straightforward. And if you want to read the T's and C's, you can see them at the bottom of the screen there. But click one of those red bars where it says, order my free gold selling pack now. It'll take you through to the link. You can add it to your basket, or you can click buy now. And when you do that, make sure you go through to your basket and you check your basket out.
Yes.
If you're a returning customer, you can sign in. It'll be even quicker. If you don't have an account, you can check out as a guest. It's completely up to you. But you've got to confirm your orders to make sure
you
that
must
you get
check your basket through. We've got so many still in baskets now. I'm worried you don't realise you must check that basket out, because it won't be sent unless you check the basket out. You'll check the basket out and there'll be no cost to you at all, and then you will get your free prepaid envelope. In that envelope, you'll get a form that you're going to fill in and put into the envelope, and then you've got a lovely little letter that talks you through absolutely everything and then gives you an idea of what you can and you can't send. It's as simple as that. It's all there, and that's completely free. You'll then post it at the post office completely free. Just make sure you get that proof of sending it, and get that little receipt because it's been tracked, and that's your insurance as well. It's insured up to £750. If you think it's worth more, you can insure it for more as well.
There's a slight cost in that at the post office, between £3 and £10, depending what you insure it for, whether it's £1,000 or £2,500.
If you accept the valuation, they give you that money back that you paid for the extra insurance. Oh, and don't forget, you've already got an extra 10% on what your bag is actually valued. You'll get an extra 10% more.
It's a brilliant offer. It's exclusive, remember. That extra 10% that we're giving you, and then we're giving you those 3 prize draws that you'll take part in. As soon as you accept your offer, you'll go into those 3 prize draws.
But do it now. Get that envelope sent for. You need to send for it via us. You need to check that basket through. Make sure you do not miss out, because this is your opportunity not only to get rid of that unwanted gold and use the money for something you'd really like, to actually get 10% more on the value of that gold.
So think about that in monetary terms. If it's worth £500, you get 550. If it's worth £750, it goes up to £825.
And you're going to be blown away, because you might look at your gold and think it's not worth a great deal. Wait till the valuers wait till Sam gets her hands on it and actually looks at it, finds the hallmark. There'll be things that you might think are 9-carat gold, and they're not, they're 22-carat gold. And there might be a bracelet you think, oh, it's quite light, but actually, when it's, it's valued, it isn't that light. Honestly, this is your opportunity. And look in those odd places where we do tend to shove things in places, don't we? And Steve said earlier, I was like, oh my goodness, I could go round Mum's house. The kitchen drawer, there's that gold bit of, it can be just a bit of a bracelet. It can be a bit of a watch. It can be a earring or an earring. Is it Anne?
Or it could, and whatever you like is fine.
But it could be a necklace. The clasp is broken. It might actually be a clasp. You think? I think that might be gold.
And you can put lots of different pieces into your envelope.
Because they weigh it, so they'll weigh that gold and check what the gold actually is, whether it's not. And even if it's not hallmarked, got a very special thermo gun that tells them exactly what that gold is. So it can be a complete mixture of all different golds. Pop it all into your bag. And if you're not sure, pop those bits in as well.
Should we run through putting an envelope together?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
let's do it.
It can be several different things, can't it?
Yeah, for sure. So you'll receive your pack like this. Okay, tucked behind your letter, which gives you the information of the process to make sure you take it.
So it talks you through everything we've talked you through today.
Absolutely, all of it. And then on the back, further information, the do's and don'ts of what to send us. Okay, to give you a guide. So pop that to one side, because that will have your reference number and has our contact details on.
Great.
If at that stage you've got any questions, call us.
Okay.
Oh, that's great. So
cool.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Perhaps you have got something that's got a sort of a mark on, and you could ring and say, should I put this in? It says, I think it says so and so. You'll sort of recognise it.
Absolutely. Quite often people go, I've got gold, but I've got a bit of silver. Can I pop that in? Pop it in.
Great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
All goes in one bag. We have one bag for everything. So
lovely.
Absolutely no problem.
And that's great. We can ring you just to double check before.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Sure. So we need you to fill out as much information as you can. We obviously need your contact details. Obviously, we will deal with the bottom part here, bank details, so we can pay you that money on the day that we receive your pack, get it in the bank nice and swiftly. Now, if by chance you forget to pop the form in, it does happen. It does happen. Do not panic, because once you've sealed these, they're pretty difficult to unseal. Okay, on the bottom here, when you've requested it, we will pop a little sticker there with some brief details, your own personal code. So when it comes into us, we'll find you.
You'll know.
So you will know.
The words of Liam Neeson. We have a special
But do put the form in, because that's your bank details. That's where you get your money.
Yeah. But again, we can get all that information off you, but don't panic. So.
Sorry, I was going to say, what I found when I did the mystery shopping, I was a little bit nervous going to the post office as to, what am I doing with this package when I go in there? The post office counter staff were really helpful.
Great.
They're very experienced and they knew exactly what to do. And I was like, could you help? And they were like, yeah, no problem. And they were just as helpful as what we are. And so they took that responsibility and they sorted me out. I remember when I was a customer, they did that for me. So just to say that.
So basically, once you've got this and you've got this, you fill this out, you've got that interesting keeper ring from back in the 90s. My husband's got one of these, I've got to be honest. sits in a drawer.
Send it.
And if I order a pack on here, I'm going to get an extra 10%. Yes, absolutely. So pop your items in here. So, I mean, let's pop a mixture in. You've got single earrings, chuck it in.
Right.
Rings with stones missing, chuck it in.
Oh, that's good, because yes.
The ring you got for Mother's Day, but you're never going to wear it out. Chuck it in.
Now, this bracelet is...
You keep eyeing that up.
well,
See this.
no, what do they call these?
An
Identity
yeah.
bracelets.
There's so many things that were fashionable, weren't they,
Yes.
for a time, but they're just not anymore.
No.
So loads of us have stuff like this.
And you get the names. The names are quite often on them as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is great. But what's really good is you guys will definitely find the hallmark on that one.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'm saying this.
Is there an
you
arrow?
said that.
Oh, there it
see it
is.
already.
Oh, look at that.
Don't even need the
Font
magnifier.
24.
I told you as we moved on, you would get this.
Can you see? Look, you can even see it at home. It's as simple as that. Now, 671236 is the item number that you need to quote if you're on the phone. 0333241241. If you want to go to the website, it's always the easiest way. shopontv.co.uk/gold. Remember, it'll take you straight through to those exclusive
And it's so
offers.
easy, like you'd normally order with us here on Shop on TV. So pop it into your basket, check your basket through and check out either as you're a regular guest or whether you just want to check out as a guest first time actually ordering. But order via us because it will give you the opportunity to get that extra 10%
And the 3 prize draws.
added onto the valuation of your bag. How great is that? And it's so simple. Everything's so easy, actually.
Now we're going to carry on filling the envelope, but if anyone at home is sat thinking, is it safe for me to post gold to you?
Yeah.
Let's reiterate the safety, because we've got a little slide here that covers everything, but you tell us, Sam.
Okay, so basically, once you've filled out your little foam envelope,
Yes.
okay, you filled out your form, you've sealed it into your silver delivery bag, you take it to the post office. Really important, take it to the post office. Don't just shove it in the red box.
No.
Please take it
Go
to
to
the
the
post
counter.
office. Yes. What they will then do is they will weigh your package. They will give you a receipt with a tracking number on, which will be this number here. Okay,
Right.
so that's individual to you, to your pack. Okay, what you can then do is you can track your pack as it heads into us, making its journey in to make you lots of money. All right? So once we've received it, we will log all that information and we will weigh your pack. We won't open this pack until we weigh it. And there's a reason for that. Because if we go back to the receipt that you've got from the post office, that will have a weight on it.
Well, they always weigh. They weigh everything, don't they? Even when you
Absolutely.
return clothes and things, they
Yeah.
always
Pop on the
weigh.
scales. Pop on the scales.
Everything has to go on the scales.
So that's really important, because then what we can do is if there is a discrepancy, we've got a trail. We can see that.
Right.
Right.
All right, and
Clever.
that's important.
Yeah.
The other thing is, initially, it is insured up to £750. That's automatic. But if you feel the items are worth more, there are 2 other options. You can increase it up to £1,000, or you can increase it to the maximum of £2,500.
Right.
Now, there is initially your cost, but if you accept our offer, then not only will you get an extra 10%
Very good.
from ordering tonight, then we will give that back to you.
Okay.
So you'll pay that to the post office. So it might be £3, might be £10 for
£10.
the extra
Yeah.
insurance. Then when they get the valuation, like you say, add the extra 10%. But then they'll also, if you accept that valuation, give you back that £3, that £10, whatever
So
you
you don't
spent.
lose out
The
on
extra
that.
insurance. No, that's great.
I think I'm pretty sure in sharing this that if you're lucky enough to have lots and lots of pieces,
Yes.
you can have 2 packs.
Right. So
So if you think you've got more than £2,500,
Okay.
you can have 2 packs.
Split
so we
it.
can send you 2 and split it.
So in
That's
that
a good
case,
idea.
you prefer people to ring up for a second pack, don't you?
Yeah,
If
they
you
call
think
us
you've got
direct, yeah,
more
yeah.
than
More than two and a
yeah,
half
and if you're nervous that it's that expensive, that value.
absolutely.
So just call you guys
Give us
again.
Yeah, and we'll
call.
send another pack, no problem.
We'll put your reference number that we've already created from the first pack
Put
you
them
ordered
together.
tonight.
Great.
Yeah.
So you'll do
And then we'll send it out to you, no problem at all.
Great.
How
It's
exciting.
all wins, isn't it? That's
is.
great.
And it's all free.
We love it when it's easy.
There's nothing. It's so easy. It's all free. If you change your mind, if you send it and then think, oh, no, I really wanted to, no, I've changed my mind, I'm going to keep it, you can get it sent back to you completely free of charge. But in the meantime, they'll have valued it, and you might actually think when they give you the valuation, actually, that's worth much more to me as money in my bank or cash in my pocket, or even a cheque if you want a cheque, than it just sitting in the drawer, sitting doing nothing in your jewellery box, and you know you've probably had things for years, or perhaps you've got broken. This is the thing that I love. How many of us have got
Broken
one earring,
jewellery, yeah.
a broken bracelet, you know, or a ring where most of the stones have fallen out, so you don't wear a brooch that again the stones have fallen out, or the clasp has broke. All those things you can send in, as long as they're gold, or if you know put that mixture. If you're not sure, you can still put them in. But then those items, then they're not bothered that they're broken. All they're bothered about is the gold, the weight of the gold, what gold it is. You might think it's 9 carat. It might be 22 carat.
Let's
So
take a
many
look.
people say it's so much.
Yeah,
so much more.
The
than gold.
items that they do accept and don't accept is really important.
Well, actually, this is giving us an idea of what valuations we've had in the past. So just to get, now this is just an idea. So you might be looking, because gold does go up and down.
It does,
doesn't
yeah, it does fluctuate.
So it makes a difference when it was sent in and what gold it is. So talk us through. So just one necklace, Sam,
Yep.
£2,432.
Not a bad price, is it?
But if that was right now, and when was this?
That
actually
was
sent?
26th of August.
But if that was, you know, right now, we sent that into you now, and it was worth, as an example, £243 and £2,432. We're going to give you
Another
another
243, yeah.
200, because you get an extra 10%. That 10% is huge, then, isn't
Massive,
it?
yeah.
You can start your Christmas shopping.
Yes.
And that's just one item.
Yes.
Just a single item. And the good thing about it is it was a higher grade. So it's not your 9 carats, it's your 18.
Wow.
So if you don't know what the grades
No,
are,
that's
you could be
it.
sat on so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. And it can do so much, can't it? That kind
Yeah.
of money
Yeah.
that we're talking
And
about.
gold has been so popular. That might be something that was yours years ago and you just never wear it. It might be something that's been sort of handed down to you. But again, you don't wear it. You could buy something else sort of sentimental instead of that. Or actually go on holiday for that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm off to Mexico.
Now-
Thank you.
That second one is from Whitby. There's a number of items there. That came in on the 5th of September. There's all sorts there, Sam, and that added up to 1,785.
Yeah, there's a huge collection there. And again, it's the dated things, like you're saying, you can get given presents from people, or you've inherited items, and you sit there and you think, no, I need to hold on to it, I need to hold on to it. You do, if that's what you feel you need to do, or would you like to sell these? Like, for example, sort of the gate bracelets, they were really popular. You could send it in to us, and then you could put the money towards something that you would wear more frequently,
Yeah.
something that would give you better memories,
That's a
perhaps,
good
if it
idea.
was, you know, if it was left to you
Definitely.
by someone. So there are choices to be made. I mean, nobody can ever pay for sentimentality, and that's been proved because Steve's not going to sell his wedding ring. So
No, I'm not. I promise. Never, ever.
Well, you've valued it 3 times.
next time we'll be on.
My fortune. It's securely.
Love you, darling.
So, you know, of course, and we.
But yeah, that's the point, isn't it? If it is something like that, that's sentimental, it's really interesting to see that it is.
I know.
In-
I'm hiding it down here now. It's not coming out
you're
again.
actually becoming worth more.
Thank you.
Yes, over the years. But that is really interesting. But perhaps, you know, those things you're not going to want to part with. But there's so much I know that's going to be in your home that is pointless to you, really, that isn't sentimental, that you don't wear, that you don't, you know, you can't wear. Perhaps the clasp is broken. Perhaps
Broken
the watch
pieces,
doesn't
missing
work.
pieces,
And
yeah.
perhaps, you know, you've owned, I know I keep saying it, but I've got so many one earrings. I'm determined I will find that earring one day, but you never do. I'm often finding them. They'll be in a little pot somewhere. Oh,
Yeah.
I never found that earring, did I? Or in the kitchen drawer. Oh, yeah, I never found that earring. I know my sister-in-law, she lost an earring in America. We never found that.
That was not good.
Send
Has
her
she still got the other one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she could
I'll
send
pack-
her
I'll
earring.
do it.
Pass it.
I'll get her a pack. Yeah, there's so many situations where you've got those, even just bits of gold, pop it into your envelope, see the value. It's all free. You get a free, you're ordering today, free of charge, no charge. You'll get a free delivery envelope, and that envelope has got free prepaid special delivery for you to do at the post office. You'll take it to the post office, you'll post it through the post office. They will give you a proof of sending. And then you sit back and wait for that phone call. And as soon as Post Gold for Cash have received your bag, your parcel, They will value it, and within about 24 hours, they'll ring to give you a
quick
price.
service. That's the other great thing.
And you've got nothing, because if you do, I change my mind all the time, forever. You know, do I want cheese? Do I want wine? Do I want this? Do I want cheese and wine?
Not at the minute, no.
It's tricky. What should I go for? Though it's sober October, so no cheese or wine. Well, cheese we can have. But, you know, if you're really, and you think, oh gosh, I wish I hadn't sent it, I want to keep it.
That's okay
When
too.
they send the valuation, you say, I'm really sorry, I've changed my mind. And they'll say, we'll send it back for free. So you've got nothing to lose. But like we keep saying, all of a sudden those really unwanted things or unloved things or things that you're not touching can give you cash in your pocket, could give you something really special.
Something that you can make a memory with, perhaps. Steve, you should tell that story again about your initial...
Yeah. So sometimes it's a hard decision to choose to part with some bits.
Of course.
But when it's just sitting there, you're thinking, it's gathering dust.
What's it
and you
doing?
just change the mindset. What else could I do with it?
Yeah.
So I chose to turn these few extra pieces from my amazing Auntie Sheila and Uncle George, and I posted them into Post Gold. I received just under £400, and I invested in a plaque. You get a 10-year lease at the local crematorium.
Oh,
so I know their plaque is on there for 10 years, and it's a beautiful little memorial to them both. And their little quote says, "Go steady." So I sit on that bench and I think of them both, and it says, "Go steady." And it's like, any day of the week, I'd rather that sit there than sit in my drawer next to the bed.
That means so much more to you.
Incredibly, incredibly.
Jewellery.
And once again, it makes the hairs on my arm.
It does me every time.
You know, because and they would be so happy. And we all get little messages with feathers and robins and stuff. And I go and sit on that bench, and I often see a robin. And they used to talk about their robins all the time. And, you know, and I love that connection. I absolutely love it.
We were saying the other day, we think a bench is, you know, it's a really nice idea because a bench is so special, isn't it? Just to go and sit somewhere and perhaps a really nice view. But if you've got that plaque, if that's your bench, that's what it could go towards, if that's what you wanted to do. And that's the nice thing, it's entirely up to you.
It's a choice, absolutely a choice.
And that's the other thing you do say, if things are really sentimental value and you're not sure about it, not to part with it. It's about all the pieces that are just in those drawers. In those boxes.
We've had some customers in the past, and they've sent a selection of items in, and they'll talk to you, and we'll talk to them, we'll give them the offer, and they'll go, "There's a ring in there. I don't think I should have sent it. I don't think I want to part with it." So do you know what? That's absolutely fine. We'll take that ring out of the equation. We'll let you know what we can offer on the remaining items.
Oh, bless you.
If you want that back, we'll send you that ring back.
With the same level of insurance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
so there are
fabulous.
options, because it can be really personal. And you might be sending the items in because you need the money, you know, for whatever reason, pay your gas bill or something like that. And, you know, sometimes it is sound reasons. So, you know, we'll work with you. Talk to us. You know, we're human. You've obviously got to, you know.
That's the nice thing. It's not a massive corporation. It's a small, friendly team.
Very personable.
Lots of the reviews say that.
Yeah, very much so. We put the choice of the customer first every time, and we treat every customer with full respect, both the items and the person, and that's really important.
And we can see that through all the reviews, your Trustpilot reviews that we've shared, and we've looked at lots of them. Brilliant.
Rated excellent, but it's when you read the reviews, and lots of them say about the personal sort of touch that the company has, or mention a name, or how excited they were because it was so much more than they thought it was going to be.
Let's take a look at another review right now from Scott. Professional, efficient and honest pricing. I've never used any of these online services before, and I was pleasantly surprised with the professional quality service and the excellent price. Really efficient turnaround from first contact to money in my account. I was so impressed that I went rummaging around for more bits and pieces. That's brilliant, isn't it? Now, it's very important to remind you how this works, because you do need the item number that you see on screen there. 671236 is the item number. You've got to add it to your basket if you're on the website. You can quote that if you are on the phones. 0333
We've been busy on the phones tonight. Sorry if you have had to wait at any point. I'm really busy on the website as well. We have got some free operators on the phones right now, so if you were trying and couldn't get through, jump onto the phone right now. But jump onto our website. It's so easy. Just go to our regular website. You can /gold, but just go to our regular website. It was right there. Click onto Post Gold for Cash, and it will take you through giving you a few details, but then click through to actually order your pack. Now you do, like you would normally do, need to put it into your basket, and then you need to check that basket out. But look at the cost, zero. Zero, postage, zero, everything's zero. So there's no cost to you at all, it's free. Pop it into your basket, but make sure you check that basket. Still got hundreds of you with these in baskets. Check that basket through. Nothing to lose. You've sent for your envelope, that's it. And then have a little look round at those gold bits, and when your envelope comes, it's there when you're ready to put your bits in. But remember, if you actually send it in and accept the valuation before the 31st of October, you will go into 3 special draws.
Some great exclusives, like what we've got for you on the show.
10%.
Yeah, that's the first
biggest
one.
thing. You will get an extra 10% on what the valuation should be.
So an extra 10%. Say they valued your envelope at £200, you get an extra £20. £300, you get an extra £30.
They always want to knock you down. Normally, we swapped our car just recently. Kept knocking me down. I kept putting it up. What about
Didn't work.
No? But I need you to no. I was like, no. Can we meet? No. Halfway? No. Usually there's no. But you're getting an extra 10% on top of the valuation of what that bag, what you've sent in, is actually worth. 10% more.
Now the other exclusives, 3 prize draws that we've got for you. Well, 2 exclusives here at Shop on TV. The first one is a £500 cash prize draw that you see there. The second one is a £500 credit to spend with us here at Shop on TV. Think of the items you could buy with £500. You could get a silk duvet.
Oh, you
could get a treadmill.
We've got yes. You could get the
oscillation board.
The oscillation board, doing a demonstration of the oscillation board.
No one needs to see
you
that.
Could
Get a new deep fat fryer. An air fryer.
Air fryer.
Not an air fryer.
You could get, we've got a new product coming from Pulte soon.
Oh yes, a Pulte
that
steamer
does all
coming.
sorts of good, and you could go onto our website, over 700,000 products on our website.
700,000 products to choose
from. Have a look at all our amazing products right there. Pop whatever you fancy into your basket, whether it is, there's your air fryer, look.
There's Pulte.
There's Pulte, could be a coffee maker,
So if you
could
win
be a steam cleaner.
that exclusive prize draw, £500 worth of products from our website that you can see there.
£500 worth of skincare. We've got skincare tomorrow.
We have MIE are back tomorrow.
Yeah, so that's fantastic, isn't it? And they're all added extras. You will definitely get your extra 10%. That's for everybody. And then if you do accept that before the 31st of October, you'll go into those draws as well, which is brilliant.
So many bonuses.
I love a free draw.
Now, if you've just joined us, we're going to go right back to the beginning, and we'll start with Post Gold for Cash, who you are as a company, because we've got Sam and Steve with us here right now, but you've been going for quite a long time, haven't you, as a company?
Yes, so we were established back in 2009. So as companies go, we are one of the longest standing ones.
You were very much one of the first, weren't you?
Yeah,
Thought of the
absolutely.
idea sort of first, and then others sort of came along.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's one of the things that makes us very trustworthy.
Yeah,
Obviously, the
longevity
longevity of the
of
company.
it,
Yeah,
definitely.
absolutely. The other thing to consider is, with regards to staff, other than Steve being our newbie, the rest of us have been there sort of 15 plus years.
More or less from the
So
beginning.
yeah, absolutely. So we work as a really good, smooth team. And the idea basically came from Ash, who then teamed up with Ian, who had the jewellery knowledge and this kind of thing. So they set it up, and here we are. Basically, we've come this far down the line, and it's such an easy service to use.
Yeah, really straightforward, really safe. You can see here over 270,000 customers have used the service already. Rated excellent, based over 2,000 Trustpilot reviews. Promised to match any price offered by other online buyers. Can you just
Tell us
confirm how that works?
Okay, so what we would need from you is if you have had an offer price from somebody else.
someone else.
Yep. Which is fine. Shop around if you
Yeah.
need to. You know, it's your own peace of mind, which is what we always say. We will match that if we can see that in writing. So you just need to
Okay.
provide it to us with the quotation, the date it was done, and obviously as long as
Great.
the weights match, we will do that.
You'll match
Wow.
the price.
Yeah.
And you're saying it's so easy. It's so easy, and that's why you should choose Post Gold for cash, and you can actually have a little look at just how simple it is. It's fast, it's easy. The great thing is it's a no obligation service, so if you don't want to take that valuation they give, they will send your gold back completely free of charge. You've lost nothing, but you've learned how the money, whether you wanted it or not. Or you might be really surprised, which most people are when you read the 5-star review. I didn't think it'd be that much, and you do accept that money. So just send that gold in for free to be valued. If you're not happy with the offer, as it says, they'll return your gold items completely free of charge. So many people so happy with that offer. And the experienced gold valuers provide you with a free valuation to discover what your gold is worth, which is fantastic.
And imagine, like, lots of those reviews, if it's more than you expected it to be, what
I think
a pleasant
sometimes
surprise.
you just I'd be rubbish. All the things I look at this table and I think, oh, that won't be worth it.
They tested us, we were rubbish.
The most expensive items on the table. I'm like, and they didn't even have hallmarks. That's the thing. We don't know, do we? You know. That's why we should send all those bits in.
It's the expertise, isn't it?
Yeah, chuck it all in. That's what we're there to do.
If in doubt,
for you.
send it out.
Yeah. Oh, I like it.
If in doubt, send it out.
Ash is writing that
yeah,
down now.
Yeah.
We will do the work for you.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
And if you're happy with the offer, we'll get the cash in your bank by 4 o'clock that day. If you're not, we'll post it back free of charge.
That's great.
How great is that?
Great piece
And
of
there's
mind.
so many things. You see, I looked at these items, and though they're really, really pretty, I wouldn't think that they were, worth an absolute fortune. But what you've got is that a necklace? Is it a bracelet?
That's a bracelet.
Bracelet.
Yep, and you've
A
got your
bangle.
couple of rings. So these are more likely to be Indian gold, which is a higher grade of gold.
But the interesting thing is, we're looking for the hallmark. There are no hallmarks.
No, or they can be faded, or if things are resized.
Right, okay.
Sometimes when rings are resized,
yes.
obviously it cuts it off sometimes.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Try not to, but if you're sort of doing it.
So don't doubt that hasn't got a hallmark, or doubt what it's worth, because tell us again, for a bangle, a bracelet, 2 rings.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Brace yourself. £2,500 approximately.
To a regular customer.
But to your customer, you can have
To our customers,
another
do the maths.
250. 2,750 pounds.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's a
Doesn't
big,
look it,
that's a
does it?
huge extra amount. I mean, that's a great valuation anyway, isn't it? But with an
That's
extra
a
10%.
new second-hand car.
I was just thinking that.
That's the sort of money you'd pay for a second-hand
That's
car.
how you, to equate it like that, a nice Caribbean holiday.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I mean, honestly, don't think it's not worth anything. Pop it in that envelope and get Sam to value it for you, because we've got no clue at all, haven't we? Unless you are into your gold and you really know about your gold. And we've got lots of different bits. So if you are thinking, I wonder,
Gosh.
there's so much that you can. Oh, is that a hefty one?
Oh, no, I looked at that and didn't think.
You were fiddling with it earlier, and I thought you might pick it up and
Visually.
What about the necklace?
Oh gosh.
That's weighty, isn't it?
That is weighty.
That particular one, that's 14 karat gold.
Oh.
Quite often you would
that
get
unusual,
14 karat gold,
carat?
usually sort of America.
Okay.
Right.
So the difference with that, when we've been looking at the 9 karat gold, the hallmark is 375, 37.5%. That hallmark is 585.
Oh,
So we're
gosh.
gradually increasing.
So pushing the
gold
value up then.
content absolutely
Gosh.
within the item.
Fabulous.
And when we talk about value of gold, people will probably have read about value of gold just going up. We've got an example actually that we can show you how gold's gone up from January to September this year. It does fluctuate, doesn't it? Up and down.
Yeah. You tend to find the gold price will change twice daily.
Right.
But yes, there are lots of different factors that will alter the price of gold. Around the world, factors that are out of our hands and out of our control. So it's not a
Right.
controlled thing at all. So, I mean, it has gone up. You can see there in the last, I mean, that's not even a full year, is it?
No.
That's just from January to September. It's phenomenal prices. So now is the time to do it for sure. Send it in to us. if you're not happy, we'll return it to you. It's a choice that you can make.
You've got nothing to lose, have you? Just send it in, see the value of what you're sending in, and then you choose whether you're going to accept that valuation or whether you're going to ask them to send it back free of charge. You've got nothing to lose. If you've been thinking about getting rid of it, if you just think, well, it just sits there. I don't wear it. I don't, and bits that are broke, do send in the broken bits, because I think you'll be blown away how it all actually adds up. The more sort of bits you put into an envelope, you've got the more chance of it adding up, haven't you?
And we crunched some numbers earlier today in the
No,
office.
this was really
And
interesting.
We were really quite surprised.
We were really surprised.
Really surprised to see that the average payout of each pack that we received in 2024 was around £300. Whereas this year, 2025, the average payout for each pack has been around £400.
Fabulous.
And that shows the increase as well. So yeah, it's incredible. The value that you can receive rather than borrowing money from somewhere to pay for bits and bobs. You can actually receive some money, recycle some precious metals and do the world some goods by recycling.
And give us your example of your ring. I know you're not going to sell
the most
ring.
precious item I have.
He's just very interested on the price of it. So you've had this valued, haven't you?
I have, just out of intrigue and interest and curiosity. 2 or 3 years ago at the New Forest show, a gold buyer there offered me £500.
Right.
Last year when I started with Post Gold for Cash, I wanted to weigh it. Just
Yeah.
out of interest and
Yeah.
curiosity.
Yeah.
It's the most precious thing I have. £750. 2 days ago in the office, 926.
Gosh. That gives you a sort of,
And that
again,
just
it's
shows
just a sort
the
of
growth
idea, but
and so bits and bobs that are sitting in your bedside cabinet, sitting in that miscellaneous a kitchen drawer.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be a ring. It can be a broken bit of gold. It can be a broken brooch, one earring,
a bit of a watch, a clasp.
I think
any bits and bobs.
lots of us that you were picking up there, a ring with some stones missing, so you're never going to wear it, sadly.
No.
So we could
send it in.
Yeah.
So you're going to send that, and you'll never get it repaired.
And there's
Pop that in.
not value to the stones, is the Sam. It's all about the gold.
It's really the gold, because as we said, we don't sell items on or anything like that. They really do just get melted down. So if you've got stones within an item and you think, actually, I want to hold on to that, take it out.
Take the stones out.
Take the stone out before sending it in. That's absolutely fine. I mean, you will get things, things go out of fashion.
I recognise so many of these things. That ring, what was that ring called? The little one that had a name.
Cladder.
It was a what?
The cladder ring.
Cladder ring.
And if I remember rightly,
I never had one, but loads of my
if you
friends
wear it with your
did.
heart pointing out, means you're available.
Oh.
And if you wear it your heart pointing to your heart, that means you're taken.
Oh, God.
From memory.
Why does
from
Steve
memory.
know this?
Don't know. I don't
He's older
know.
than us, I think.
21 with experience.
His heart was pointing out, I think. Now,
My heart was confused, that's why I didn't know what was
That's why you
going
got
on.
me. This piece here, again, is something that I think at the time really fashionable.
Yeah.
It's like Egyptian.
I think your sister had one of
I
those.
think you're right, yeah.
Quite often, you'd find that's a holiday purchase.
Right. Oh, you're away on your holidays.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, on your holidays, I'm going to get that.
Yeah.
Hieroglyphics.
I think it might be, isn't it?
So that and the chain, those are 18 karat gold. So again, we are
Oh,
increasing
wow.
what the level of gold is. So that's 75%.
Gosh, so these are just examples that we're showing you to
Yeah.
give you an idea of things that you might have at home.
I do recognise
things that you
this
bought on
as well,
holiday.
actually.
Yeah. That's the same sort of thing,
do
isn't
you
it?
recognise that?
That is the same
There's
sort of
so
thing you
many
buy on
things
your
you can,
holidays.
oh gosh, I remember people wearing these.
And we did. I think back along, we wore so much more gold, as in
Yes.
the gold
Yeah.
colour, didn't we? We would wear the rope chains. When I first met my husband, he very much was wearing the big
Yes,
gold chains.
lot-
and
yeah,
things
a lot
like
of the
that.
guys do.
Not so much anymore.
Not anymore.
No.
Because you've put them in an envelope.
Send them off.
That's why.
I'm going on holiday with the girls.
Oh, there you go. This is the great thing, though. If it's fashion pieces, I mean, they've got value, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they're just sat in a
Because
drawer,
they're gold.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that they're out of fashion. It doesn't matter if they're broken. It doesn't matter if they're damaged. It's the gold. It's the value of the gold that's really important. So pop them into that. It might be just a clasp that you've got. And so many of us, I think, have got one earring, and you're not going to ever wear really one earring. So pop that into the bag as well. So many different bracelets that were fashionable at certain times. Pop those into your bag. And obviously you can, and this is really great that you can send just one item, Sam.
Absolutely, yeah.
But I think it's nice to put a few bits in, because this little package here,
This is great.
this is lovely, because you'll look at this and think, oh yeah, I've probably got a couple of rings.
That could be your jewellery
My
box,
partner's
couldn't
got a
it?
couple of rings. Yeah, I don't wear those earrings anymore.
Look, you've got the buckle ring.
Oh, the
I
buckle.
love a buckle ring.
Little buckle ring.
Oh gosh, yes.
Well, there's a signet ring.
Yeah.
they call it.
Yeah.
Everybody had a signet
I
ring.
found the first ring you bought me actually today. I thought, oh, I'll have a little look at my stuff.
Here's a pack.
Well,
And the onyx ring.
truth
We all had an
is,
onyx ring.
I obviously had much slimmer fingers when we because I did struggle to get it onto.
It wasn't for you.
It fit,
The heart was pointing away.
it fitted onto my little finger, but not any of the others. So yeah, but not that I would part with that, because
Of
it has
course.
sentimental value.
But I mean, if it doesn't, put it in the envelope. That's what I
Absolutely.
say.
I may ask Sam how much it's worth.
But this collection that we're looking at here.
Well, I'm just thinking we all have, haven't we? A few rings. Your partner's got a couple of rings, earrings that you don't wear. I think lots of people have got a necklace probably
half
a
a
necklace
necklace
and a
or
bracelet.
half.
or
Yeah.
a piece.
Oh yeah,
That one's broken.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a perfect example.
doesn't
That one's broken.
matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. That's even better, because you are never going to wear that, and you're never
Yeah.
going to bother to get it repaired.
Definitely accept the offer.
Pop it in. And these bits, and I bet lots of these things. Well, yeah, I've got a few bits like that. Do you know how much that's worth?
Well, we were nowhere near.
We were rubbish at trying to guess.
Approximately £750.
But it's
there.
not.
Not here.
No.
Because if you sent this collection through the Shop on TV offer, you get an extra £75.
Fabulous.
Goes to £825, and that's a huge
Great,
difference.
And
isn't
then,
it?
and what could you buy with that? You know, what would that? Perhaps you need something like a new phone, or perhaps you want to put money towards. Perhaps you really need to change your car, and you're trying to save up that money, or perhaps it is that you just want to do something nice. You want to go away for a
a
weekend.
weekend, a night out, anything, couldn't it?
And it's all those things that have just sat there doing absolutely nothing. Rather than you sat at home for the weekend, you could be away having a really nice time and making a really special memory. Or perhaps it's jewellery you don't wear, and perhaps some of it was passed down to you. And if it is sentimental, keep it. We're not saying send it in if it's sentimental. But if you really do think, you know, I love the fact that I've got this, but I don't wear it, perhaps you could change it into something that would remind you of that loved one.
And you wear all
And
the time.
yeah, which would be perhaps even more because you're wearing it. It really does mean something. But like we say, if it's sentimental, keep it. And like Sam was saying, which is great, you might pack up a bag, you know, when you get your envelope, send it off, and then really regret putting that ring in, thinking, why did I put that ring in? And when you speak to the team, just say, I'd really like to have that ring back. And they will revalue your package without the ring, and they'll happily send that ring back. And remember, when you get the valuation, you will get an extra 10% on, because you're doing it via Shop on TV. But you don't have to accept it. It's a valuation for you to decide. You don't have to decide straight away. They can ring you back in an hour. You can discuss it, see if you should have it or not. If you decide it's not right for you, they'll return all your gold free of charge. If you decide you're happy with that valuation, you can very much have the money within 24 hours of post gold for cash receiving your envelope, if you're happy with the valuation.
And that valuation process is really simple, really straightforward, isn't it?
Yeah.
When it arrives to you, the process it's dead straightforward, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we've kept it remarkably simple. When we receive the pack from the delivery guys that come in, before we do anything, we will weigh the pack. We won't open it, we won't do anything with it, we will weigh it.
And why do you do that, Sam?
So the reason we do that is because when you've taken it to the post office, very important, go to the post office. Don't go to the red
Yeah,
box.
don't just put it in the don't post it.
Go
in
to the counter,
Yes.
make sure you get a receipt.
Get your proof of postage. Now, on that receipt, we know whenever you go to the post office, pop it on the scales.
Right.
So you will have on that receipt the weight of the pack.
Of course, they weigh everything at the post
They do.
office. Yeah.
Absolutely. So that will come into us. We will weigh it, because then if there is any form of discrepancy, we've weighed it, we've marked down the weight of it before we've opened it.
And you can trace where it's been. And
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
matches when.
Yeah,
Great.
100%. So once we got that, we will register the pack obviously being received. We'll just match up some details on the form, and then I get to have the pack.
You get to open it up and see what's in
have a
there.
look and see what's inside. And sometimes I have delightful items. Sometimes I have teeth.
Okay.
Now,
gold teeth.
Yeah, we're not
Washed.
Not just Nana's dentures, but crowns and things like that.
Right,
That's okay as well.
So yeah, absolutely.
Because there's value in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So send it in to us. Absolutely anything.
Gosh, you wouldn't think of that, would you?
I know. So you will literally, once I've done it and I've valued the items, it will get past to lovely Tracy, and then she will give you a call with the offer, chat it with you know, go through it with you.
Yeah.
And then it's an option. You can say yes, you can say no. If you say yes, we'll have the money in the afternoon, if you take the bank option.
Right, and there's different options for payment,
There is,
isn't there?
absolutely. So some of our more mature customers would prefer a cheque.
Yep, that'd be
You
my
know,
mum.
it's straightforward. They know what they're doing. They'll have a cheque, so we can send a cheque out to them, no problem. Into the bank, free service, we'll have it in by 4 o'clock that day. Or you can have cash.
Okay.
So if you would prefer to have the cash sent out to you, we will do that. But there is a charge of £9 just to cover special delivery. That's
Right,
Okay,
yes.
because it has to be signed for, obviously. and
Absolutely.
everything.
Safe, doesn't it? Yeah.
So we can do that. But it's such a quick process. So, for example, if you're ordering your pack this morning, okay, we will have that process tomorrow. Not Steve and I, because we'll be sleeping. But the rest of the team.
On the M6.
When you get home.
When we get home. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one.
But yeah, we will have that out to you. So you will receive it by Wednesday. Obviously reliant on Royal Mail delivering it to you, but in theory, our plan would be you'd receive it Wednesday. Now, if you're really excited, I've got my pack, I'm going to do this, I want my extra 10%, and you send it off Wednesday, well, we should have that Thursday. I would have had my sleep, so I'll value it. Okay. And then Tracy will call you. Now, that means your money, if you go for the bank transfer option, will be there by 4 o'clock.
Wow.
That's
And it
brilliant,
can be as quick
can be that simple.
as that. And it is that simple to do as well. Honestly, this is your opportunity to do this, to get extra 10%, but you must order your pack right now. We've still got hundreds of you with your pack in your basket on the website. You must check your basket through. It won't be sent until you check your basket through. Nothing to lose to check out, because it's zero cost, zero P&P. It's zero. It costs you nothing.
And this just reiterates exactly what Sam was saying about the speed of the process for you. We always say terms and conditions apply, but you can check those out on our website.
Well, you might not post it quite as fast.
It depends
might you?
on
But
when you return your envelope, obviously. But this just gives you the example of how quick it can be if you want that process to be that quick for you.
And great the fact that you can have the money transferred into your bank, that you can have a cheque sent, you can even have cash sent, which is fantastic. But remember, it's all very much free, because what you're ordering today is a free pack. That free pack is a free actual postage envelope.
It's a prepaid Royal Mail.
Special delivery.
Yeah, with the postage and the insurance included, up to £750.
And like Sam was saying, take it into the post office.
Yep.
And give it to, let them weigh it. Then you get your receipt, which will track and also guarantee your insurance. That's really important that you do it via the post office. And then you sit back and relax until that phone call, until you get that valuation. And if you do change your mind, if the valuation isn't what you want, they will return your gold free of charge as well. So you've got nothing to lose. But let's have a little look at some examples. And obviously, like we were saying, gold prices do alter, and they alter daily. Sam was saying twice a day. But actually, gold for the last 3 years has kept going up. And so these are an idea, and we'll tell you when these were actually sort of valued. So we'll start off with item 1, Sam, that's one bracelet.
Yep.
£456 for one bracelet.
Absolutely. So sending that in, from memory, that was what you would think is quite a light bracelet.
Yeah, it looks
hollow. It's I'm not going to get too much for that, but look at that, £456. And obviously, if they sent it in via your pack,
Yes, you'd get an extra.
Another £45.
Yeah,
And 60
pence.
Don't forget this.
Every penny counts.
You and me both, Steve. Every penny counts.
Now, that came in on the 17th of September, that first item that we're seeing there. The next item from Wells was worth £161. That came in on the 28th of August, but for one gold band.
yeah, It's not bad, is it?
No,
No.
9 carat gold.
9 carat gold. So again, that's the lower end of the gold.
Yes.
Imagine if you sent that ring into us and it was 22 carat gold.
Yes.
So then the
Difference.
value.
Yeah,
So,
because it's
so we've got a
higher
ring
grade.
As a
here in the
comparison,
studio, haven't we?
yeah. So this is a gold band that we've got in the studio. Have a look at it. It's a gold band. We tried to value it earlier. Don't send it to us. We're hopeless.
No, send it to Post Gold for cash. Don't send it to us.
Is it like 100
And
or
so-
200 pounds?
Yeah, all right.
Sorry, all
leave
right.
it.
So the 9 carat gold one, and these are just examples. Obviously, your whatever you send in is personally looked at. This is 22.
Yeah,
And so rather than £161, this is...
a lot more because it's a much higher grade of gold.
Yeah.
So percentage-wise, the higher the grade, the more pure the gold is.
Right.
So that's literally one stop away from pure gold.
So that's close
Wow.
to £500 we were talking about
£500
there.
on that one, yes.
on one
On
item.
one
Yeah.
piece. And 550 with our exclusive offer, because you'll get an
Yes.
extra 10%.
Yes.
And you'll go into all those prize draws, 3 prize draws
As long
you'll
as
go
you
into.
accept your valuation before the 31st of October.
Now we've got some more we're going to look at on the screen of different items, but we must remind you.
Well, we're still so busy on the
100 still in
website. We've been
baskets.
really busy on the phones. I think at the minute the phone lines are clear if you want to ring. It's like you're ordering from us normally. You've got an item number 671236. So you pop that into your basket or go through to our website and just click on that. There's a big yellow box and it says Post Gold for cash. Click on that. That will take you through. It gives you a few details. It gives you the. Remember, if you're doing this, extra 10%. Did we mention extra 10% on the valuation of what your gold is actually worth? You'll get an extra 10%. Make sure you click through to put this into your basket because you must put it in your basket and check it out. This is your prepaid envelope.
Yeah, you have to go through the process as if you were making a purchase with us, but there is no charge whatsoever. Free pack, free postage, free valuation, free returns. Add it to your basket and then you can check out as a guest or you can sign in if you're a regular customer. But you must confirm your order. The orders are going up and up. Still hundreds of you with these in baskets.
And think what you could do with that money, that cash in your pocket, if you like, or that money in your bank, or that cheque that comes through. It's wasted gold, broken gold, one earring, those bits and pieces that you just don't use, you don't wear. That could be, well, we were just saying some of these, I'd go on holiday.
Some of these values, yeah, definitely.
Wouldn't you?
Well,
Buy a
do that with
second-hand
most
car,
things.
some of these, yeah. Any excuse,
Any
yeah,
excuse for a holiday.
We'll go on holiday. But whatever, whatever makes what you enjoy, it might be a weekend away, it might be a night
I loved
out.
what you said about if it's a piece of jewellery that was from someone and you replace it with another piece of jewellery
That you'll wear.
all the time.
If it's really sentimental and you want to keep it, obviously keep it.
Yeah.
But if it's something that you do like the fact that it was left to you, but you don't wear it, so it's a little bit, of a waste really. What you could do is, like Sean said, is change that piece of jewellery. So sell that and buy something that you can wear and will remind you of that loved one, all the time. Or like Steve did, he bought a plaque to go onto a bench
Great, isn't
in the
it? What a lovely
churchyard.
story.
How lovely is that? Rather than bits that were left to him that he appreciated
know what
they'd
to
been
do
left,
with.
but they were just getting dusty. They were just sat there. Now he sits on a bench and thinks about the loved ones that he's lost, and I think that's so lovely.
And our exclusive offer means you get so much more bonuses that we've got here at Shop on TV. So first of all, your free, no obligation gold selling pack. It's really simple. We've talked you through how easy it is to do that. You're going to get an extra 10% on top of your valuation until the 31st of October. Then you've got 2 exclusive Shop on TV prize draw entries. One's for £500 cash, one's for £500 credit. As long as you accept the valuation, you'll automatically go into those prize draws. And then you've got a 3rd prize draw directly with Post Gold for cash, and that's a £500 cash entry as well, and that runs through to the 24th of December. You need that item number 671236 is the item number, whether it's the website,
And
the
check
phone.
your basket out.
Yes.
Please don't think you put it in your basket and it's just suddenly going to appear on your mat. You need to check your basket through, so it's definitely on its way to you. And you need to do it right now because it's giving you that extra 10% off as well. So, well, not 10% off, 10% extra. We're not taking it off.
We normally take it
We're
off.
putting it on. That's what I normally
it on.
say. We're normally taking it off, aren't we? I said we changed our car recently and they kept putting the cost of our car down. I was like, no, I want the cost to go up. You know, they're like, no, there's no chance. But actually, it's the opposite. It's back to front, isn't it? You're getting 10% more on the valuation of your goods. Never been known. But when you look at Trustpilot, so many great reviews. They're actually rated as excellent.
Yeah, and we're going to share a review from Doreen in Glasgow with you. Quick and easy way to sell some gold earrings that I hadn't worn for over 20 years. I was happy with the offer as more than I was expecting to be offered. Nice extra cash for jewellery that I'm never going to wear again. Good communication and payment received same day as the phone call with the offer. That's great, isn't it? It's all the things that you want here to give you peace of mind. Another one from Jen, highly recommended if you're looking to sell your gold and silver. Really easy process and very fast payout, which was higher than I'd expect. Thank you for such an excellent service. That's from Jen. These are really nice to read. We went on Trustpilot and read through loads of the reviews, and there's so many, even the ones that we've got here in the studio. We read through loads before the show, but it could be you writing a review. And isn't it great when people write positive reviews?
Yeah, it's a bigger thing actually, isn't it? We're all ready to complain, aren't we? But we don't often write to say how good something was. But people are so chuffed with the company, with how, you know, they're very caring. It's a really friendly team. It's a small team. You're not getting involved with this massive company that doesn't know who you are. They do know who you are. They know where you posted your envelope. They'll speak to you on the phone. And if you decide, I didn't mean to put that ring in, I've changed my mind, I want to keep that ring, they'll take that ring out and they'll value your package without that ring. They'll send that one ring back if you want. And you can accept the valuation on your package if you want, but if you decide it's not right, they'll return completely free of charge. But you are getting an extra 10%. So this is the time to actually send the things in and see the valuation and see if the money means more to you than the gold that was in that envelope that you sent. But the best thing that I love, send all the broken bits of gold. We've all got
The odd earrings.
Yeah.
The broken bracelets.
How many odd earrings have you got? Determined to find the other. It's probably in the kitchen drawer. It'd be in one of those bowls. It's probably in a thing by your I've got one actually, by my bedside table. Just sits there. Every time I look at it, I think of the night I lost the other one, but I can't. I'm never going to find it.
It was a good night though.
It was a good night actually. But yeah, but I was very upset I lost my earring. And so pop that in. It might be a necklace that you've broken the clasp. You're never going to have it mended. We're rubbish, aren't we? And having things mended. Is it worth the cost of having it mended? Did you wear it that much? It might be a brooch that actually the pin's broken, so there's no chance you can wear that. Put all of those things in and those odd bits. If it's not hallmarked, pop it in with all your other bits, because Post Gold for Cash, they know. They know if it's gold. They know that what
Got a
gold
big yellow
is.
gun.
Yes.
We've got
You
a big
have.
yellow gun.
Because if it isn't hallmarked, obviously it makes it trickier. But you have this very special gun, don't you?
We do, yeah. So basically it will act as an X-ray machine and it will tell us what the actual elements of the metals are that are in there. So if it's 9 karat gold, 37.5, 18 karat gold, 75, and that's obviously going up depending on the purity. And if it isn't, it will let me know that it's plated and it's maybe copper or what percentage of copper. So we do try to say that if somebody sends items in, but it's of no value, then we will say to them, it's coming up as 90% copper. So they're as informed as we are.
So this
And
could
that's your
read-
special gun.
That is my special gun.
It's quite a weight.
So it's exactly what you said. It reads what the metal
And then it
is.
tells you all the information is on the
It
back.
reads on there all the
Right.
information, and it will tell us what percentages are with
You said it's a little bit like an X-ray machine in a way
when you're
for
going to the
metals.
hospital, absolutely.
Yeah.
They're going through your skin to let you know what bones are broken, and they can see that. So we're literally just doing the same, going through the metal.
And we'll test every piece for you. I've seen Sam do it. She'll take her time and go through every piece respectfully.
So all the
make sure it's
different-
all assessed correctly, and you get the best offer.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got hallmarks on there, that's great. And we're literally popping it into the piles depending on the hallmarks. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
You've got this is actually a really good example. So these items here, this is obviously fallen from our glorious jewellery box, courtesy of my mum.
This one, yeah.
So if you look at these two golds, whilst they're gold, they're two different colours.
Yes, very
Oh,
different.
Right, yeah.
So the one
Very
that has
different.
the more pure gold in is the yellower.
Isn't that funny? Because, I mean, I think this is beautiful, but I would automatically have thought the other one was worth more.
Yeah.
We don't know, do we? That's why we send it to you. That's it, yeah.
We'll make it easy. We'll do the work for you.
With
We'll assess it
with our
big yellow gun.
Your little yellow gun. It's quite hefty.
And we'll always make sure you have the choice then. Yeah. Once we advise you of the offer, you have the choice then to accept or not.
But then that's the great thing. If you change your mind, if it's not as much as you thought, nearly all the reviews we read, everyone was like, I couldn't believe it was so much more than I thought it would be. But if you decide that it's not what you wanted, you just say, I'm sorry, no, I don't accept. And they'll actually send that gold back, which is brilliant. But honestly, you could be, well, look at this, you could be writing this 5-star review. And that's what this is all about. It's all about you having a great experience. Great experience, prompt and super fast valuation. And then super fast payment as well.
Great. And here's Tracy's mentioned in this as well. Thanks to Tracy for being extremely polite and professional throughout the process. Would highly recommend that one from Stuart. We should start right from the beginning, because at this time on our shows, lots of people are either getting up and going to work or coming in from work, and they flick the TV up. Well, we've got something brand new tonight. First time we've done post gold for cash. So let's start.
And it's exactly that. It's what it says on the tin. You post your gold in and you get cash, but you will get an extra 10% off if you 10% added. I can't get used to adding it. 10% added onto your valuation if you order it via our website or via our phone lines like you normally order. And we'll explain that in a minute. But post gold for cash, I think one of the nicest things is, though you were one of the very first, you're still a really nice small team.
We are.
So it's really friendly and personal.
Very. Yeah. And I think so much nowadays is impersonal. It's all online.
Everything gets too big.
You're not allowed to speak to a person. Don't get us started on that.
Steady.
We love speaking to them. We love speaking to our customers, making sure they're reassured.
Yeah. So, I mean, it all kicked off sort of 2009. Most of the staff have been there for 15 plus years.
Fabulous.
Except Steve.
New boy.
But fitted in beautifully.
Didn't he?
Thank you.
Barely noticed he's there.
Make tea, make noise, make calls.
We all need a Steve.
Absolutely, completely lost my trail of thought. So we were established in 2009, a concept from Ash, and then he met up with Ian, who knew this element of it. And do you know what? It's been going ever since. The fact that we are a small team and most of us have all been there working together, it rolls really well. The continuity, repeat customers, we get loads.
Oh, lovely. And that says it all, doesn't it?
And if Tracy's off and I've phoned them up with of course, is Tracy not in? Is she all right?
Oh.
I'm so worried about Tracy.
Oh, lovely.
Which is really sweet.
Really nice.
Yeah, we love it. The fact that it's not impersonal, it's completely personal. It's your choice. There's no hard sell. And, you know, we love the repeat customers. Something that we should mention, that's just popped into my head, if I may.
Okay. Yes.
Is that if you do use our services and then you tell your mum or your sister or your mates.
Refer a friend.
We like a refer a friend.
Bit more free money.
There's a bonus, isn't there?
Yeah.
I read
a little
about
bonus.
this.
There is, absolutely. So if you sell your items and then you say, send a pack out to my mate or pop another pack out, I might use it, or my mate or my mum or someone might use it. They send the items in. Make sure you write on there who's referred it. Then you accept an offer of £50 or more, you're both going to get an extra tenner.
Absolutely brilliant.
Oh my
now,
word.
Speaking of extras, we've got to remind you of the offers.
And we're still really busy. It's great to have your company, and please do jump onto the phones or go on our website. But remember, what you're actually getting is a deal where it gives you an extra 10% on the valuation. So they'll value your gold, but then because you're doing it via us, getting your package, your envelope that comes, will make sure you get an extra 10% added onto the valuation.
Let's cover those exclusives that we've got for you. Remember, here at Shop on TV, working hand in hand with Post Gold for Cash, our exclusive offer means, well, first of all, your free, no obligation gold selling pack that you'll get. You're going to get the extra 10% on top of the valuation. So if they offer you £100, you get 110, £200, you get get 220.
£500, 550.
Brilliant.
We got a package that was
10%.
£750, another £75, so an extra 10%, as long as you accept that valuation before the 31st of October.
Now, you've also got prize draws that you're going to be included in when you accept that valuation. 2 exclusive Shop on TV prize draws. The first one that you see there, an ITV1 STV exclusive. It's a live show special, £500 cash if you win that one. There's a second prize draw where you could win £500 credit to spend with us here at Shop on TV. And then the third one that you see there is the Post Gold for Cash's regular £500 prize draw. All the terms and conditions and the closing dates you can see, and terms and conditions on our website or on Post Gold.
So order your envelope now. Make sure you get the envelope in and you decide whether you want to take the valuation or not before the 31st of October. When they ring and give you that valuation, this is how it all works. You order your free selling pack right now. It contains all that you need, even runs you through as well what you can and can't send. And then what you do is you send your gold via the prepaid special delivery envelope that you must take to the post office. They will weigh it. It's a prepaid special delivery, so they will actually give you a receipt so you can track your parcel as well. You must get that receipt of sending. And then the cash, this is the great thing. When they do ring with your valuation, you can think, well, you know, should I, shouldn't I? If you can't quite decide, they'll ring you back in an hour, talk to your partner. If you decide that you're going to take the money, and remember, it's an extra 10%, so many people are so happy with what's been offered. They say, yes, please, I'll accept it. You can actually have that money within 24 hours of Post Gold for Cash receiving your envelope.
And the fact that it's either
free,
straight into your bank.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
can actually have cash if you like. There is a charge if you want cash, but it's only a small charge. Or you can have a cheque sent to you. It's completely up to you. So 671236 is the item number. You go through the process as normal, as if you were buying an item with us here at Shop on TV.
And don't forget, if you decide you don't want to take the valuation, if it's not the right amount, they'll send it back for free. So you've got nothing to lose. But do order your pack right now. And of course, like Sean says, do it via our website or the phones like you normally would.
Yeah, 03333 241 241 on the phones. You can scan the QR code or go direct to the website, shopontv.co.uk. You see that Post Gold for Cash banner, click on there and it'll take you through. Then you're going to order your free gold selling pack. It talks you through the whole process, what we've talked you through tonight. And then when you go through to the purchase page, you're not actually paying anything, but you must make sure to add it to your basket and then go through to your basket and check out. You must confirm your order. And when you do that, it means your envelope is on its way.
You've paid nothing. It's all free of charge. You've done it, so you know that envelope is coming. You know you've got the extra 10% that will be added on to the valuation of your package. And then, order it now and then go and have a little look at that gold you've got, and it can be anything. It might be one earring, it might be a broken bangle, it might be a bent bangle, it might be a watch that doesn't work, it might be a pocket watch outer, that you think I think that's gold. It might be something that was left to you, and you don't. If it's sentimental, keep it.
Yeah.
But if it's not, and it is just sitting there gathering dust, and you'd much rather have something that you would wear, send that in as well. And even if you get to the point where you do send a parcel in, and you think, oh, I shouldn't have put that in, they're even kind enough when they speak to you. If you say, I wish I hadn't put that ring in, they'll take that ring out of the envelope, revalue it without the ring in, and send that ring back.
I think that's a really important point as well. You actually speak to someone.
Yeah,
It's not done by text or by email. You actually speak to someone on the phone.
So nice.
So you've got that nice warm feeling, I would say, that you get
and
to
a really nice
deal with
small
people.
team. This isn't a massive big company that's lost all track of what it is all about. This is really personal. Your gold is special to them. They want to speak to you. They want to speak through things. It's a really nice, friendly, nice team. And when you read the 5-star reviews, you can see that, which is lovely.
So Sam and Steve are with us right now. We talked about how you started with the business, been there for 15 years. Steve's the new boy.
Yeah.
But your story, Steve, how you got into the company, if you tell us that again.
Yep, it started with pickleball.
I know. Strange.
If you haven't yet discovered pickleball, look into it. TikTok it, look into it. It's an amazing sport, emerging sport in the UK. But anyway, yes, I met an amazing guy called Ash. We played pickleball and he talked about the business of post gold for cash. And he said, would you like to do some mystery shopping? And I said, I'd love to have a go. So I looked at about 6 or 7 companies across the UK online, and I sent off some packs, and I sent off the post gold for cash pack, and I then sent some of my items that were very special to me. And I found the process to be so simple, so easy. I myself chose to sell my items, so I assessed the trustworthiness of that business as a customer, as a consumer, and I really liked it. It was easy to do business with. They offered me a price that I wasn't expecting.
Great.
I thought for these bits of broken jewellery, whatever,
Which lots of the reviews
£100,
say, don't they?
absolutely. And I received nearly £400, which was incredible, and the children spent very quickly. So my role then emerged into making calls to customers to support them on the journey of the process of sending off for a pack, receiving a pack, whether they'd received the pack, so double checking they'd received it.
Okay.
And is there anything I can help with? The reasoning why you hadn't sent it back yet. And I have some most amazing conversations with some of our customers, and they express such gratitude for that connection, that human connection of checking in with them.
Yeah.
As a reassurance, anything I can help with, give us the numbers, give us the names of the people in the office to talk to. And people are just so grateful for that connection that we don't have as much of these days.
I think that's so important now.
And then packs come flooding in, because they then make the informed choice to send it in.
Of course.
They then get the informed offer that they have a choice to receive or not. And it's been so smooth, and it's an amazing team. Really great team. I love being part of the team. We have a really good positive work.
You could
ethic.
tell that when we did our first meeting. Within
You can tell
minutes,
it's
we're all
straight
laughing
away.
and joking. Just
And every element of the team, all of us,
That's
including
great.
the dogs. Let's acknowledge the dogs.
Oh, we have
need
got a
to
dog's
acknowledge the dogs.
birthday.
Speaking of dogs,
We
Where's
have
Tilly?
Dexter, Louie, and Winnie
Oh, where's
in the
your
office.
photo?
Where's Tilly?
Oh, where's
Tilly is
Tilly?
maybe in the corridor. Well, not
If
Tilly.
we- if we
Tilly's
can get a
photograph.
photo of
Tilly's
Tilly.
photo. But
And-
can we
it's
acknowledge
Tilly's
Louie as well?
birthday, isn't it?
Tilly is 9 today.
Tilly, explain who Tilly is.
Tilly is my older dog,
Okay.
and she is a cross between a terrier and a toy poodle. And Mummy wishes you happy birthday, and I will be there soon. Give or take a few hours of travelling. So Tilly is at home with my family and her daughter Doris and my son's dog Sky. So yes, we'll be celebrating with dog biscuits and cake. I don't think I'll eat the dog.
As well as Tilly and Doris, though, we do have
in the
3
office.
amazing dogs in the office.
Oh, do
We
you?
have
Well,
Louie.
Tilly's coming in. Show
Tilly's
Tilly.
coming in. Here
Show
comes
Tilly
Tilly.
first. And then who comes into the office?
We have Louie in the office. We have Dexter in the office, and we have Winnie, Winston.
Winston
And
is
they're most
Tilly's
amazing
baby.
dogs, and they play their part. They jump up on the desk. They connect with us. They
Therapy
reassure
dogs.
us that we're doing a good. They're
Therapy
amazing. We love those dogs. They're part of the team.
We had Dexter's 10th birthday
Yep.
actually in December, and we brought all the dogs in. So we had.
Oh, wow.
And we also have Digby.
Yes.
Digby occasionally walks by and pops in.
You're going
and
to
he's
have
part of the team
requests
as well.
for people wanting
Yeah.
to work for me. I want to work
Be
there.
open. My word. And that just shows.
It's all
what a
that
great
reassurance,
team
isn't it? Really nice, friendly, a sort of family team. They are though they're not related, they are like this little family that want you to be a part of it. And you've got the option, the opportunity and the option. All you're doing today is sending for that free pack. You can send your gold in, get the valuation. Remember, you will be getting an extra 10%, but you do need to order that pack now. Check your basket out on the website or jump onto the phones, and that pack will come, and then it's down to you to put your items into that pack and send it back.
I think we should run everyone through before the end of the show again how easy it is. Once the pack arrives, what's the process?
Okay, so we will receive it sealed from the delivery service. Okay, so straight from the post office through the system. You've tracked it, hopefully.
And that's all secure, isn't it? 'Cause
Yes.
it's a special delivery.
Yes, absolutely. So it comes separate from the normal post. It's not your postman dropping off or anything like that.
So you need to take it to the post office.
Absolutely. Do not put it in the red mailbox.
Yeah.
So once we've received it, the first thing we do before anything else is we will weigh that pack. We won't open it. We will weigh it.
Okay.
Okay. And the reason we do that is because when you've taken it to the post office, you will automatically it's pop it on the scales.
Yeah, you have to weigh everything,
Yes,
don't you? Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. So what will happen then is your proof of postage, okay, will have your tracking number, which is this number here, okay, which is personal to your pack coming in, but it will also have the weight of the pack when you have posted it to us.
Great.
So we weigh it before opening it to make sure there's no discrepancies. And if there is, we can see. We've got CCTV, everything going on in the office, so we can show you that, you know, we've not opened the pack. But when we have, if there's a discrepancy, we'll talk to you and we can get that, you know, rectified as best we can for you. But then everything is registered. So obviously we've gone through your form.
You get a letter in there guiding you through everything as well.
So when you receive the pack, you will get this letter. Okay, gives you details, gives you a clue as to what to send and what not to send. Okay, but again, it reiterates: take it to the post office.
And if there's anything you're unsure whether to send, they can ring and ask you.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
If you're umming and ahhing and you're thinking, oh, shall I pop that in? Can I mix silver with gold? Can I put this in? What about a watch? Can I pop that in? Give us
Just
a call.
ring.
Yeah.
Great.
If you're not sure, give us a call.
And the advice is that, again, there's someone there at the end of the phone that you can
Always.
speak to.
Always.
Absolutely. Yeah, chat to us. So once we've registered your pack in, then I get to have a look at the pack.
Have a look inside.
And I get to see what you've sent us.
It's like Christmas every day, isn't it? for you?
It is, it really is. I mean, how many of us have been bought a locket?
Oh, gosh, yes.
Yeah.
And at the time,
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
But then it goes back in a box and
Yeah.
sits there for ages. So, I mean, quite often you're getting the lockets, you're getting the rope chains.
rope chains, yeah.
You're getting the
There's
the
so
keeper
many
rings.
rings
Yeah.
over the years that were
The onyx
popular.
rings,
Yeah.
the
That
feather
were
rings.
Fashionable,
rings.
yeah.
But they're not
Absolutely.
cheap, are they, those
No,
pieces?
they're not at all. And then you go on to the ID bracelets. I know you were eyeing this up particularly.
Of course.
And we were thinking of getting your name engraved on it
That'd be
for
lovely.
our next visit.
Thank you.
But again, I mean, these, you know, vary in sizes and weights and things like that. So, I mean, pop it all into us because what we'll do is we will look for the hallmark. If there's no hallmark, then we get obviously the big guns out.
Yeah, that's, again, this is
Get your big guns out.
a bit of kit, isn't
It is, it is. Basically acts as an X-ray machine for jewellery. For
Right.
metals. So what that will do is if there is no hallmark, so for example these guys didn't have a hallmark on them, we would then put them up against the end of that and that will tell us what grade of gold it is in there. So
Great.
what purity of gold and what other metals, and maybe if it's not gold it will tell me what it is and we can relay that to the customer.
Great.
Right.
So yeah,
Fabulous.
and then I pass it all on to Tracy and she gets all these wonderful reviews on Trustpilot.
That's it, because she rings up to give you your valuation and she'll be even more popular with ours because you'll get an extra 10% on what your actual parcel was valued, adding on an extra 10% off because you are actually ordering the package, the free package right now from us here on Shop on TV.
So there's no risk. It's a free pack, it's a free postage, it's a free valuation, and there are free returns. It's such a simple, straightforward process that you can see here. So either our website, shopontv.co.uk/gold, that'll take you straight through. You can call the call centres still. Team are waiting there to take your calls. 03333 241 241. Hundreds of you have still got them in baskets. Remember, it's not yours until you confirm your order.
Just because you've put it into your basket doesn't mean that it's going to be sent out. You must check your basket out like you normally would do. There's no cost at all, so just go through and check out your basket. You know, if you're a customer that comes regularly, you can sign in, or you can just sign in as a guest. But just check that basket through.
So easy, the process. You can even scan the QR code that's on screen there if you so wish. If you need the item number, it's just there at the top of the screen. 671236 is the item number that you need. And let's remind you of some of the items that have come in recently to you that you've paid out on.
You just don't realise
No.
what they're worth. So let's have a little look. And this is just giving you ideas. That first one, I'm like, that is just one necklace, isn't it?
Yeah, single item. So it's obviously quite chunky and it's a higher grade of gold than, say, the 9 carat. So that's 18 carat gold, single item, 2432. And obviously, if you'd sent it through ordering a pack with you guys.
£243 extra.
Yes.
That extra 10% you'd get on there.
Wow.
And that came in from Ipswich on the 26th of August. So these are recent items that have come into
And for me, or for us, that'd be a holiday, wouldn't it, for us?
Yes, definitely.
Go away.
And now the next one came in from Whitby on the 5th of September. And that's mixed items, so it's fine to put in lots of items, isn't it?
Yeah, lots of different. So we've got a mixture of necklaces, bracelets, there's rings in there as well. And you can kind of see that the gate bracelets, you know, these come in different thicknesses.
Another fashionable.
Absolutely, yeah. So
it's not fashionable.
Chuck those in, odd earrings, anything like that. Pop it all in the pack, because look, those, even though it's the lower end of the gold grading, that's still £1,700.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, isn't
But
it?
again, if you were ordering via our pack that you're ordering right now, you would add an extra 10%
Another
on.
£178. Amazing.
And
Wow,
50 pence.
Yeah, that would be very close to £2,000 with that extra.
It would. And these are just examples that we're showing you. You might have pieces like this tucked away in a drawer that you never look at, pieces in a jewellery box that you never wear. So this one here, this bracelet on the left-hand side, when you first came in, you thought you weren't sure that it was going to be worth that much, would you?
Yeah, so it's coming and you sit there and think, well, it's quite hollow. It's, you know, is it going to be worth much? It's quite light. But look at that. That's an outstanding 456 on that.
Yeah.
So
456
even if, you know, you don't think or we don't think, send it in.
Yeah.
That came in the 17th of September. Then
And
you've
that
got...
wouldn't matter if the clasp was broken.
No.
It doesn't matter if there's a bit missing
Condition is completely irrelevant to
or a
us.
ring without stones in.
Send it in.
That's great.
Send it in, absolutely.
That's great. And then the gold band that we see there
Yep.
from Wells, that came in on the 28th of August.
Yep. 9 carat gold, still a good price, £161. But if we look at on the table here, you then go up to a higher grade of gold.
Yeah.
And you're looking at that one that's in the region of £500.
And that's because
For
this is
one
22
Because
carat.
it's a higher grade. So you could be sat on something that you think is 9 or even 18,
Yeah.
and it's actually 22.
And it's funny, the colour of that, I would personally think it wouldn't be worth as much.
Yeah.
It's funny. The brighter it is, the yellower it is, the better the purity.
Yeah. But when you feel this piece, again, you can feel the weight of it. I would never have thought £500.
We don't know. Put it in
No.
and see, which is fantastic.
£500 for one piece, and you can put lots of pieces
We've
in.
chosen all the wrong ones to be the ones that are worth the money. We're no good.
If in doubt,
God,
post
that's
it out.
But we don't need to know, do we?
Not at all.
No,
Not at
'cause
all.
we
We'll
know.
do that work for you.
You're the experts.
We'll
that's
do
the
that
great
work
thing.
for you.
And years of experience within the business from everyone,
Yeah,
isn't there?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've got Mike, who's been in the industry a huge amount of time. We've got Ian as well. I mean, collectively between us all, you're looking at sort of probably 70 odd years.
Yeah.
Gosh,
And we look so young and fresh.
I know.
We did when we started, anyway.
Those dogs keep me young.
They do.
Yes.
They do.
Remember, you do have to do it like a regular purchase. You've got to pop it in your basket. You've got to check it out. There'll be no cost whatsoever. 671236. We're going to look at a couple more reviews for you because
there are a few.
There's so many. And how many customers? Over 270,000 customers.
That have actually dealt with this and dealt with
accepted the offers.
the service sort of thing. And then Trustpilot, they are rated as excellent, 4.7 star. And have a look at some of the reviews, because I think these just give you that peace of mind that what we're saying is what actually happens.
Mary said, once again, I was delighted at the ease of the process. An offer was very quickly provided and in my bank on the same day. No hassle, really excellent customer service. That's from Mary, that one that you see there. We've got one more for you from Scott. I have never used any of these online services before, and I was pleasantly surprised with the professional quality service and the excellent price. Really efficient turnaround from first contact to money in my account. I was so impressed that I went rummaging around for more bits
I
and
think you
pieces.
will, won't you? You think, oh my goodness, I didn't realise it was worth that much. And remember, with the package that you're ordering now, you will get an extra 10% added on. So you're going to get more than you should but you do need to order that package right now. And remember, you will automatically go into 3 draws if you actually send it in and agree on that valuation and accept the actual sale before the 31st of October. How good is that?
We are coming towards the end of the show. I can't believe it's 3 hours up.
Really?
Yeah,
Incredible.
I told you it'd go fast.
did.
Didn't I?
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
You've got to say
And we're still wide awake.
Yeah, that's it. That's good.
hopefully we will see you very, very
that'd be
soon.
super if you
Love
come
to.
back,
Our
yeah.
first show, hundreds of people have gone
So
for the offer, which
busy.
we're really pleased about. So huge thank you to Steve and Sam for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
And Sam,
you,
for anyone
guys.
that's sitting on the fence thinking, should I do this?
Do it.
There's no reason
There
not
is.
to.
It is
It's
free.
always your choice.
It's
always
free.
your choice.
It's fast. If you're not happy, we'll send it back. It's no problem.
Yeah.
And an extra
Brilliant.
10%.
And you could get
Just
to
to-
speak to me or
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love talking to our customers. So yeah, if you want me to call, I'll call.
And he will call if you don't send that pack back.
Extra
Yeah.
cash in your bank rather than having to borrow it for Christmas.
You see.
That's what
so
we
many
like.
reasons to say yes to this.
Yeah.
And no obligation, no outlay for you.
This is the nice thing. It's free to order your pack. It's free to post that pack. You must post it at the post office and get your receipt. And then you'll get a valuation and you can accept it or not. And if you decide not to accept it, they send it back for free. So you've got nothing to lose at all. If you decide one item in that bag you'd like to have back, they will take it out and just value the rest of those items. There's nothing to lose apart from that extra 10% because it is a special and you do need to order your envelope now.
Yeah, our exclusives are brilliant on this show. So everything's free. Free pack, free postage, free valuation, free returns. You're going to get an extra 10% on top of the valuation until the 31st of October. So if your valuation's £200, you'll get an extra £20. If it's £500, you get an extra £50. If it's over £1,000, you get £100 extra. It's 10% extra on the valuation that you would get from Post Gold for cash. You've also got 3 prize draws, 2 of which are exclusive to us here at Shop on TV. The first one is £500 cash if you win that one. The second one is £500 credit to shop with us here at Shop on TV. And the third one is Post Gold for Cash's regular £500 prize draw. We're still really busy. Phone lines and websites, completely up to you how you shop. You can scan the QR code that you see on screen. You can either go to the website, shopontv.co.uk, or you can call, and the phone lines are still available for you. 03333 241 241.
It's just like ordering from us normally, apart from the price is
zero. Nice.
Everything, the postage is zero. Everything is zero. It's not going to cost you anything to get the envelope, to send that envelope back, to listen to the valuation. If you accept that valuation, it's not cost you, it still hasn't cost you anything. It's actually given you money back and an extra 10% added on to the valuation of that package. And then if you do decide it's not right, you don't want to sell your gold, they'll even send it back for free. So there's no reason. And honestly, any gold. So a broken chain, a clasp, a broken brooch, one earring, any jewellery that you're just not wearing, it just sits in that jewellery box doing nothing. When you've seen the valuation of some of these things, if you wanted, it could be a holiday.
Yeah.
It could be a weekend away. It could be a new phone. I'm blown away at some of the things. We're hopeless. All the things we looked at and thought were the things that were less money were more. You will see there, and you'll also have a letter that comes with your pack that will tell you the things they don't allow and the things they do accept. They accept all your gold earrings, your gold necklace, your gold chains, your gold pendants, your gold rings, your gold bracelets, and your gold
brooches, bracelets, bangles.
And they will accept silver as well. No stones, so perhaps if you've got a ring, perhaps a couple of stones have fallen out. If you can get the others out, keep them. Or just send that in because you're not going to wear it, are you? And just see the value. And that value could mean so much more than those pieces sitting in that box. Or check the drawers as well. The kitchen drawer. I bet you've been looking at that bit. I think it was a bracelet. I can't remember. I haven't thrown it out. And, I know I've got one earring by my bed, which I could definitely send in.
But there's still hundreds of you with these in baskets right now. So make sure you check your basket out, confirm your order. No obligation, remember. That free pack will be on its way.
And could be free cash. You can have cash sent to you if you want to. It could be put straight into your bank.
Yep.
or it could be a cheque, whichever you'd rather. And again, you'll talk to the team to discuss what is right for you. This is the other great thing. They talk to you.
Yes,
It's fabulous.
you get to
We
speak
love
to
them,
someone.
and you'll love them.
671 236, you can still add it in. Post Gold for Cash is our fabulous show tonight.
Take care. See you later.